All right, we'll see if I'm working. So, Chris Beagley here, just doing some commentary on the reserve singles semi-finals, and I think Scotty's come to join me as well. So we got a bit of a surprise semi-finalist here in Jesse Browne, a youngster from Litchfield. He's had a really good weekend. Oh, a really good week, sorry. He's actually only dropped a frame, I think, all the way here, so he's been doing really well, which is great.
Right, I'm on.
Yep, you're here.
Good news.
Are you?
Can you hear me, Dan? Hey, good news. Alrighty, first time commentating, Chris.
No,
with you and me.
Oh, you and me. I was going to say, I've done half your matches.
Yeah, I've done that. I think I'm going to commentate your final just for payback.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, a few people have commented on my commentary in the past. Make a few comments here and there that I probably should not. But see how we go.
So yeah, Jesse Browne is he actually knocked off Tony Phipps last night. It was
bit of an upset.
4-1, I think.
Yeah. Really good to see. We've got three really good juniors that are coming through at the moment, and Jesse's one of them. So really good to see him going so well. The other two are in the open grade, so Jesse's in our reserve, our lower grade, and doing really well.
He's jumped ship to Litchfield though, I don't understand that.
I didn't know he was a Darwin boy.
He was a Darwin boy.
That's why he's so good.
He played this week, that's why he's coming along now, he's in Litchfield. He played reserves for Darwin last year, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, right, okay. So a race to 5 here in both semis. I think if you were tipping someone, you'd certainly say Noel is a big favourite in the other final. But I think this one's really 50-50 with Jesse and Ron.
Rod's a bit, I wouldn't say chaotic, but some very out there shots sometimes. But Jesse,
there we go, like that.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Jesse's a lot steadier.
I was talking to Jesse early in the week, and I was saying he's a big chance. I'd played him in a few practice matches, and he's very steady, not making many mistakes, looking confident when he's out there, which is really good. And he managed to sneak through. He had a few people in his quarter that lost a little bit early, which helps, but still got to do it. So 2 shots for Jesse here. Jesse's on the yellows, right?
Yep.
So good chance to get this first frame. He'll be taking the yellow in the middle here, I would think, and just running through. He'll want to get rid of those end balls and then work his way back down the table. Played it firm, but that's beautiful. I would have rolled it in like a girl there to make sure I didn't do anything wrong, but that's a good confident pull there.
No, he's definitely not there to muck around, is he?
No. That's beautiful. So he can take this one. He doesn't need to get fantastic position because he'll just be taking the yellow that's near the reds and bringing it out, I would think.
Yeah, they really do dive the rail, don't they?
Whoa, that's confident pull right there. That's nice. I like it. So he can take the yellow to the right here and just bring it into play. Yeah, that's what he's looking at now. Just bring it into play, leave the white where the yellow is. Played it firm, but no problem.
Oh, bad kiss. Not a favourable kiss.
Not ideal. These are generous pockets. We've got 2 different sets of tables for these titles, and these ones you can pop balls. The other side you'd be in a lot of trouble here, but here he's still a big chance.
Did you pull all your balls in this table today?
No, definitely did not. Hopefully everyone's just tuning in now and didn't watch my earlier match because it was ugly. Got the win.
Yeah, he says that, but you got the win. Got the bickies.
It wasn't who played the best, it was who made the least ridiculous amount of mistakes by the end, I think. So we've got the men's and ladies at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, yep.
So men's and ladies will be up at 8 o'clock.
And the masters and reserves will be at 6.
So should be some big finals. Should be some big semi-finals actually in the ladies. A couple of good clashes there. Melanie Sanders will be playing Lisa. I won't attempt to say her last name. And and the other one is Kim and Sonny.
Yeah.
The number 2 seed Christina actually got knocked out last night by Kim. And a bit of an upset there, so all quality ladies left that have all repped many times in the past, so there'll be some good games.
Obviously to Mel for a final win.
Yes, Mel would be a comfortable favourite. I think she's picked up a few, maybe 4 now.
Nearly as many as you.
She hasn't quite caught me. I'm hoping to get tonight's one to make sure she can't catch me. So Rod will just cut this across now. The white should naturally head up to the top of the table, and then he'll have the red back in the middle and the black to the bottom right. So shouldn't be too hard, but things go wrong, especially with that jigger. He's ended up all right there. He can run this down to the end, or if he's feeling crazy, he might cut it in the middle.
Either way, it's a generous pocket, isn't it?
Yeah. As long as he doesn't, I got a feeling he's going to jab at that one. So there's Noel grabbing that frame. Oh, it looks like he played that with a bit of side. I don't think he hit the middle of the white there. So chance for Jesse, and you can play this confidently down the rail here. So This is a potable ball. Hit it firm to get the white across to the left-hand side and have a chance at this black. We've seen him slap some in already, so he can pot a ball. See how he goes. I'm actually wearing a Darwin shirt, so I got to be going for Rod, but good mates with Jesse, and I'd love to see him get up here, so quietly cheering for both. He's played that beautiful. That's all you need. You just want a shot at this. He's looking very calm out there. I like it.
Actually, I asked him before, I said, what do you think about going on the live stream? Because I'm not sure if he's gone on live stream before. And he goes, yeah, not fussed.
No, that's good. Good attitude. There we go. I don't even mind that, actually. He cued through well. It looked like he stayed down on the shot. It's early days.
Yeah, first frame's always an early one.
I don't think he looked too nervous there. He must be feeling confident. Rod's got a bit of work here to do. They're not the fastest tables, and there tends to be a few dead rails as well. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I think the tables are fast enough. Like I said, the rail just absolutely kills
If you
it.
go into a rail, it just seems to die. So, what's happening with the Noel game? They potted that black an hour ago. Noel must be taking a toilet break. This could be a long match if he's doing that every frame.
We have a Ben Noon on our hands.
Alright, come on Jesse. This will take a good pot, but I wouldn't doubt him knocking this in.
Sorry, I'm a man of many hats today. It's not the hat that I want.
Yeah, that's right. Scotty's running everything. Oh, good effort, he jumped up on that.
Yeah, he's a bit of a backarm movement, but nice into your rail though.
Yeah, it's not a bad lead. I dread these shots. Do you know how old Jesse is? She's still under,
it'd be under 15.
under 15? Even next year?
It's hard. Kids look it's weird ages these days.
Oh, I should know.
You should know.
I only see him up to 12 years old. I'm a primary school teacher, so after that they all look the same. He's over 12. It's a good pot by Rod. But I don't think Jesse will be too down about his performance in that frame. He potted some good balls, got the arm going. So this is Noel Gardiner up at the table now. He's got a 1-0 lead. Our score didn't switch here.
Yeah, he's Dan's fixing it.
Oh, Dan's working on it, sorry.
Clicking away furiously.
Yep.
Good
shot by Noel. I think Noel's probably picked up a few of these reserve titles over the years.
You'd think I'd know that.
He's definitely won one.
He's been a member of the Coupang gang for some time now.
Yeah, so I have spoken to him about moving up many times, and he always says it's on the cards, but I think he's happy in the NT. In the reserves, the lower grade, the NT team get to go away to Kupang for a week and have a bit of fun over there. So there is a bit of appeal to stay in the lower grade.
It's actually the 20th year this year.
Wow.
20th year. The Friendship Cup it's called in Kupang.
All right.
It's 20th year, and they will get treated like royalty.
Yeah, and they're going over there this year?
Yeah.
So they do come over here some years, but...
Yeah, last year they were here.
Yeah.
Very, very nice people.
Yeah.
And can shoot good pool too.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it was
Yeah,
really
everyone says they're pretty good. I actually haven't. I did see a tiny bit last year, I think, but I haven't seen a lot of them playing. It's always just a friendly match, but
he just played that
hard.
He just played that right-handed. He's a left-hander. He's played it right-handed.
Did he?
Yeah. Shocking to that.
He snookered himself.
Oh
man.
I've got a miscue. To the right-handed. Well, he's in. I think he's got 2 shots. Because Chris miscued before. Still in control, but not.
He's going to play the cannon by the looks of things. You'd be tempted to take that ball over the bag and back yourself, but
not when there's control.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's all right. So
now there's still control. So.
Chris has got a chance here. I'd be very tempted to just play the yellow to the bottom right. Pot is red. Give him 2 shots. But no. I think potting balls, just potting his balls out the way is not going to help.
Potting for the sake of potting?
Yeah. He needs as many balls on the tables as he can have. I think he's going to have to foul and pot that red eventually. He's not potting out here. I looked away, I missed that. Did he miss? Oh no, he's still going.
Okay.
I thought he missed a shot. I was daydreaming. So now he might be looking at the foul, but he's just moved balls out of the way now. He's made it a hell of a lot easier for Noel to finish up. No, he's not going to foul. Oh.
Chris has got a high five.
Just had a congratulations, and I had no idea who I was talking about. He was pointing at the roof and doing all sorts of gestures. Thought he wanted to take my photo at first. He's been our photographer for the weekend.
He's been here. Susie taking a few as well.
Yeah.
She's for none there. We've got a few photographers going around. Why pay thousands?
Yeah, that's right. Shot by Noel here, so just cut this down. Cut it down. Oh, cut it up, do we think? Cut it up to the top right.
Yeah. Can he hold the white though? This is tricky off the rail.
That's a good pot. If it doesn't stick. Oh, I missed the pot. That's all right. Great leave.
What's Jesse doing? And this is what happens when you pop balls like a potting ball. You've got left no option.
Yeah. And
that's just
even that. He's still no better off. It's getting harder.
Just delaying it.
Yeah. We've got a game in the background there. I can see Mark Wood in the background at the top right. He's actually playing CB in the Masters semi-final, which is actually be a really good
big
game.
match.
Yeah, I think the winner of that would start a huge favourite in the final.
I've got to say though, I mean, go Chipper.
Yeah.
But if it's a Robbie Carly final.
Oh yeah, that'll be entertaining.
It'd be massive.
If they're both still standing, it'll be very entertaining. There'll be a lot of sledging going on. There'll be a lot of drinking going on.
We're going for chips anyway.
Yeah, I don't think CB was thrilled to be meeting Mark. I don't think he's got the best record in the world.
Mark's actually hard to play.
Yeah.
It can be hard to play.
And I'm not sure about the stats, but I think CB needs to win this to get in the Masters team, doesn't he? He hasn't been shooting
Don't ask
well.
me, I'm not letting anything out.
I'm very confident that Cazaly doesn't have good stats. And well, I would say he's certainly the best master in the NT, so we do want him to win it to get in the team.
We're getting a third show at the moment. from none other than Mr. Bundy Elliott. Name and shame, mate.
Yeah.
What happened there?
I'm not sure. People have been distracting us, sorry. So it looks, he must have played a snake.
Didn't he have the red in the top corner? No, he potted that.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
But,
do you see Dan?
No. So
he's going
it looks like he's going to get out. Now these rails are sliding huge amounts. huge amount.
You cannot pick it.
No, I tried to practice the doubles, and my practice did not help because they seem to be going all over the place. So certainly sliding.
This is why Mick actually prefers the pub style titles, because they come off truer.
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he overplayed this by miles, which he has. That's probably right on
Not a bad result though. I'd rather kick that yellow further over than get the other side near the red.
Yeah, he's lucky it didn't drift past and leave him on that yellow. But yeah, they're sliding a long, long way. I actually haven't seen them slide that much before, even at all the nationals.
Oh, these are totally different tables.
Yeah.
Sure, he's going to put that in there. No.
It looks like he's going to try and get this under. I'm just...
Oh,
it's an alright shot, but is it going to help a great deal? It's not going to go. Oh, okay. It is going to go. That's why I'm stuck in the open instead of playing reserves, I guess. So he's still got 2 shots. Big chance now. Obviously the one on the rail will go past the reds. The one a little bit out won't go.
You just don't double anything.
8 seconds.
Yeah.
I would have been getting the other yellow out. Unless he's going to cover this.
I think he's got a cover snagger. He has to.
These are the ones where you're like...
They're going to drop.
It drops in, yeah.
The one I played against you yesterday, all he did was cover a bag. It didn't matter if you hit it hard. No, it wasn't going to go in.
Yeah.
Just payed it.
And that was on the table where they don't go in.
Yeah, that's it. That's straight in.
That's a good hit. He's played that really nicely. He made sure that he missed it. There wasn't any sort of danger of it slipping in. So how did you feel about the teams, Scotty, not making the final? That would have been first time in a long, long time.
First time ever.
Ever?
Honestly. First time ever.
Wow. So Litchfield have been dominating the opens up here for a long, long time. I think Darwin haven't won forever.
We've lost plenty of finals, don't worry.
Yeah.
I think we won 7 in a row or something, or 5 in a row or something like that.
So they've won lots, but they've missed out on the final this year. So it'll be Darwin and Alice. Might be a bit biased, but I think Darwin will be going in big, big favourites.
I do not understand that shot at all.
No. Looks like the yellow goes past the red over the bag as well, but he can just play it out here.
I think it's more of, I'm not going to play around here ever go. That's your style, and so be it.
This is Chris getting on the board early, I think, will make it a match. Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, good luck trying to go around the angles on this. He's going that way.
He's going the long way. I don't see the need in playing that full table. You just bring it off the rail, don't you? And that's what happens when you...
Oh, stop.
What he's done with that previous shot, he's hoping that it's going to go in the top right so that he's still got 2 shots, and you don't need those 2 shots. You back yourself with 1. If you're not putting out with 1 shot, you probably shouldn't be in the semi-final. Good shot from Noel. And it's a big let off from Chris. Jesse's on the yellows here. This will be a good one for Jesse to pick up. Just roll this in. Beautiful, Jesse. Well done by Noel.
That's
black in the middle.
Isn't it? It's squared up.
Yeah. Whatever you're comfortable with, but I think I would be tipping that Noel's going to roll the black in the middle. Good shot from Jesse.
I'm confident too. Bring it back over.
Beautiful potting. He's missed it. Wow.
He jumped up over that one.
Yeah, this will be interesting to see what Chris does here. He could just roll up on the yellow over the bag and get a snooker. He could pot the yellow over the bag and then skim off the side.
These tables aren't made for soft shots.
Yeah. See what he does. He said what I said first of all. He's hit it okay. He can definitely hit this black.
It's going nowhere.
So 1-0 with Jesse and Rod, and that's good to see Jesse get on the board early.
It's actually good to see Darwin, I won't say competitive again, but really dominating again, because it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I
I
didn't
struggled
play
to fill the
last year.
teams.
Yeah, last year we sent away, no one played for Darwin last year, so it's good that we're all back. I think we'll have a good NT team.
And now we're missing players.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Litchfield's dropped a couple, so.
Oh, that's a big effort off these rails. I've got to say.
Don't like that idea at all. So Chris will run the yellow down, play the cannon. Pretty hard to see him messing this up from here. Yeah, so it's looking like we should get a good NT team this year. Unfortunately, Scotty's not coming away this year, which is a big loss for the team. We do have some players. I think we're missing Channy and Timmy that are usuals in the team aren't here, but we do have some decent players coming through. So.
Could see some players back.
It's a good shot from Chris. Just you don't want to go anywhere near the middle pocket here. That's all I'd be thinking. I'd be playing this with right hand side, going nowhere near the middle.
Just going up towards the top rail.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do.
You don't give it a chance. He's played that nice. There we go. 1-0. 1-0 on both tables. Chris needed that as well because that was his frame. So.
Well, I
think
it was Noel's frame to begin with.
Yeah, true.
I wonder how they put balls. I'm not going to put a ball on these tables.
We should try and find out a score with Woodsy and CB. So is that it in the background now? Yeah, that's it in the background at the moment. So Mark Wood's at the table in the background. How did he go in the teams this year?
Yeah, he done alright, but he was playing multiple divisions. It's just phenomenal days.
Yeah, there was. I know CB was in our Carl Borsey was in our open team, and yesterday they had 3 Masters matches and 3 open matches. They were here from 9 till midnight.
Yeah.
And playing the whole time as well, not just.
Well, it's not even playing the whole time. That's the thing.
But they had to be here the whole time. Yeah, it wasn't. So full on day, great setup. I really like how NT scheduled it this year. They usually we play a bit like nationals. You play one game and you go and sit out for 3 hours and then play another game. But NT's done it with 3 matches in a row. So you're here, you're playing.
Well, no, nationals actually for the last few years has been I think 2 matches in a row.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
I think 2 is good. Or we sort of pushed out to 3 to try and fit everything in.
I liked 3. You weren't a fan of 3?
Yeah,
especially with the buy-in there. We had a buy as well, so you really only had 2 games most of the time.
No, you didn't have a day with 3 matches?
1 or 3, yeah. But yeah, I much prefer it. I find it very hard to get going when you're just playing 1 match. You're just playing your 4 frames. It feels like you're sitting there for hours and just playing your 4 frames. I really like that you got a bit of a roll going.
I'm getting mixed things from people. Some people are 3 matches are good. Others are back to 2. So.
Oh, really?
Honestly, next year's God knows.
Yeah.
It could be
People
anything.
like to complain as well. It wouldn't matter. Wouldn't matter what you did.
I can't please everybody, but we're trying.
Yeah.
We are. At least there's something new. Not doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, if we get you in the committee, we might do.
Every time I speak to Scotty, he says he's joining the committee.
You're joining the committee?
It has crossed my mind, but I think he's planning on bolting anyway, so...
Oh, I wouldn't bolt
Will
if
you stick around if I'm there?
I wouldn't bolt if you were there.
Oh, there we go. Bit of incentive. I have thought about joining the committee.
Come on, Jess.
That's all right.
You've really got to play to miss those. You really have to.
So Jesse's in a bit of trouble here now. He needed that ball. He's kind of forced himself to go for an out. That's certainly not on it. Probably the shot here is to try and bring this yellow back down the bottom of the table because you're not pot now. I'm sure he won't be doing that.
If he's got the angle to come into it, I mean...
He's going into the back here.
Strange things have happened.
Actually, this is what I would have done when I was his age as well.
You should have potted everything.
I would have absolutely gone for this. So. Good to see.
Keep trying to control these kids, though. Yeah, just get amongst it.
Yeah.
Pot the balls. Pot everything you can.
Yeah. You get scared when you get old, I think. He's gone a weird way. That's...
Might have been more unlucky than two, though.
It's unlucky, but I mean, it's going to take a big out from Rod. So we'll see what he does.
Got our other young junior umpiring, Aiden.
Good player. Didn't get a lot of games for you guys this week.
No, unfortunately not.
I was a bit surprised. He's a good player. I rate him. He towed me up in one comp the other day. Got into a fight. I don't think it was a big money comp. I think it was like 150 or something, just a weekly comp. But had a final against him. And I think it was like a best of 3 comp. And then I said, do you want to play best of 5 in the final? And he said yes. And I was like, sweet ass. He's not going to beat me 3 times. And then he smashed me up.
Did he get the frame head start?
No. He beat me. He just beat me, yeah. Yeah, we do have a few comps around the place where you have to give the juniors a frame head start. But this was just a beating. He played really well.
It's not ideal what happened this year, but he'll come out of it as hungry as ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't get him down. He just lives and breathes it.
He went away to Big Guns.
Yeah, Big Guns.
Big Guns this year, which is really good. He's not afraid of anyone. He just loves playing, so that's a good shot from him.
15 and just wants to play.
Yeah.
I think we had a match after a match yesterday. I think it was either him or Cole. You want a game? I'm like, no.
Every time there's been a free table, Cole and Aiden have been on it. Just absolutely rushing to get out there. Yeah.
Those are the days, huh?
And they talk trash. They talk trash to me. I'm like, give me a break, guys. Yeah, confident young guys, which is good. This is interesting to see what he does here. I don't know if the red goes clean. Has he still got... No, it definitely doesn't go clean. I just looked around. Might just play on... I was going to say a cannon to break the pack, which is probably what he intended to do. So Noel's missed another pot there in the other table.
So what would you prefer to play on, these ones or the Cazaly's ones?
Yeah, good question. I absolutely would have said these tables.
Before today's match?
Well, no, actually before... might have been yesterday. I started to feel really confident on the Cazaly's one.
That's...
Dan. It'll be a good match with Dan. Dan's very attacking. These tables would suit... I think he'd be in a lot of trouble playing me on the other tables. I think on these tables he's got a chance, but I'm happy to play on these. I mean, I like potting, so these suit me as well, but I'd like to think that in a tactical battle I'd probably have Dan's number.
Yeah, I mean, in years gone past, like you look at him 5 years ago, I don't think he was tactically there. So he's kind of slides. He wasn't tactically there at all, to be honest, I don't think. But now, he's not silly. He knows how to play a smart shot.
Yeah, it's a good play. I'm really glad that it's him in the finals. So should be a bit of fun. We're good mates, so it'll be a good battle. And race to 6. I'm sure it won't take a long time. We're both pretty quick players and pretty attacking. Good shot, Jesse.
Do you remember your last race to 6? Or was it a 5?
5, the last one, yeah.
No, I'm thinking the last one. The Litchfield Classic.
Oh, yeah.
Was that 6 or 5?
5, the winners' final, and then 6, the actual final.
I won't go any further.
Yeah,
Jess. Nice shot.
Big
shot.
I've got a pretty good record on these tables at the moment. Scotty was just mentioning that we had a big comp up here the other week, and most of it was played on the other tables, and the finals were on this table, and I didn't miss a lot. Good shot by Jesse, so 2-1 lead to Jesse.
I still remember the plaque you potted down the rail. Give it.
Oh yeah, I thought it was to win the match. Yeah, I had a bit of an embarrassing moment in that comp where
what a big plaque to win the match.
I played a huge plaque down the rail, and you could give me 50 more shots at it and I wouldn't get a jaw, but I slapped it straight down the rail, celebrated that I'd won the tournament, and then found out there was still a frame to go. So yeah. Fortunately, I didn't collapse after that and got the next frame anyway. And that was against Marty, who I just played in the semis before. So been going all right against him on these tables.
You'd be winning everything except that one money comp.
Yeah.
Just win everything else.
And we'll see what Chris does here. He's going to have to get a bit of work on this to get down. You can cheat these pockets quite a bit, so he should be able to cheat this in and come down the table. Oh no.
I don't mind this option.
You don't mind?
I don't mind it. It's going to come around naturally.
Yeah.
I would have hit a bit harder than that.
You don't want this dead straight on the rail?
No, I really don't. It was naturally going to go back up.
Yeah.
It was fine.
If you're playing that, you're playing it confidently. You're not lolling it in like you did. So let's see what this is.
So it's going to end up just going to near the top right pocket.
Well, it's a good pot, but he's back on that rail again.
We love our NT rail. We can pot from there though. We've had plenty of practice.
Yeah. And I mean, you're not worrying. All you're doing is pot ball. You're not worrying about anything at all. Swing your arms.
I used to practice rail shots. So
no, I can't pot these, so I just avoid them at all costs.
I used to roll them up long and straight from the rail.
I have actually been working on those a tiny bit. I won't say what I was going to say. It's a bit of a hidden secret I don't want to reveal just yet. But I've been playing them differently these days, and it's actually to do with something you said to me.
Oh, yeah.
See if you can work that out.
Can you relearn me?
See if you can work that out. But I've been hitting them in when I usually never get them.
I didn't think I spoke wise words, so you'd have to you'd tell me after, would you?
Did.
There you go. If I can help a champ, I'm happy days.
Oh, he's jumped up with that as well.
That's the anti-rail again. They're actually both jumping up quite a bit, aren't they?
It's a good lead. Yeah, that's the nerves, isn't it?
Actually, I think it was just actually started playing some decent pool yesterday.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking to myself, don't force it. Just let the cue do the work as it's supposed to.
Absolutely.
Because I've been jumping up heaps as well.
I actually have a little list that I read through every now and again of advice to myself. The top one is always stay down on your shot. I mean, it's not a complicated thing, but when you're missing, it's the first thing you're doing every time.
Jimmy Della, he made a point of after the ball, he didn't get up until after the ball stopped.
Yeah. Watch the ball into the pocket. You're not in any rush.
And I mean, you've seen how he played at the Western National. It was just phenomenal. So they're trying to belt it. You don't need to belt it. You just need to pot it.
So big chance here for Chris. 2 shots. You're just rolling this over. You don't want to hit it too thick.
Again, I hate playing soft shots on these tables.
Yeah, I don't like this shot at the best of times.
It's going to be a big drag, surely. I'm going to be playing big drag.
He's putting it on the rail where he likes it. Stay down on your shot. He stayed down on that one, and he's hit it beautifully. Yeah. That's the difference. So 2-1 to Chris there.
2-1 to Jesse. What is Jesse on? Besides a high for making it this far. Looks like Jesse's in the reds. We've just lost Dan, so hopefully just don't touch anything, Chris, right?
Yeah. Last time I was here, I had to switch tables. I thought I had it all down pat, and I did not. little bit more complicated than it looks. I love the way Jesse's moving around the table. He's looking very
beaming confidence, isn't he?
Yeah, very confident.
He's got to be in the reds. The reds? Yeah,
Yeah.
reds.
He'll run this in.
He's going
Big
from here.
chance.
That's right.
He's still got the red in the middle if he doesn't like this end pocket. Just roll this in and then play the other red to the other middle. Roll this in the middle, I mean, the middle, right-hand middle.
How far is it past the middle pocket?
Doesn't look a long way as he's doing it, so it mustn't be too far.
That's it.
Beautiful. So you can run this in.
That's perfect.
Red off the yellow onto the red over the...
So he's been practicing with you, has he?
Hey?
He's been practicing with you. You won't even come play pool with me. Come play.
No, we just had a few hits. Every time table's free off a Wednesday night, he's... You gonna play?
That's good.
So, yeah, and there was...
That's a great shot, Jess.
I actually rocked up to juniors on Saturday. Saturday before the title started, I thought I'd just come down. Oh, it was to play you. Came down for that.
That didn't happen, did it?
No, as soon as I got here, Jesse, you want a game? So he's super keen.
Yeah.
Talks trash to me while he's playing and tells me how bad he's going to beat me. So he's confident, which is great. I don't have a problem with that.
No, not at all. Let's drop this in. Oh, get in there.
It's all right. We'll see what Rod does.
Aiden's got his big head in front of the camera. There we go.
Now we can see Rod's back nicely.
Carl's up 1-0.
Oh, CB's up 1-0 against Mark Wood. So
That took 25 minutes?
yeah, they're moving nice and slow back there. It looks like CB might be snookered at the moment. I'm not sure if he's snookered himself or Mark snookered him. Oh no, maybe he's on it. Just in the background, I'm sorry, I'm watching CB in the background. Oh, big shot by Cazaly. So 2-0. He'll love that.
2-0 race to 4.
We'll see what Rod does here. I'm not sure if he's got a plan in mind. I think he might just be doing what Chris was doing at Palmerston and Bowling.
I've got to say, he doesn't get... No one really talks to him much, but the guy is actually a really nice shooter.
Oh, yeah.
He went away to his first senior nationals last year for Masters.
Yeah.
And he did not leave the venue. He went and watched everything. And absolutely loved it. He came away and he gave us a little speech at our mid-year meeting, and I don't know why guys just don't stay and watch. They don't appreciate it. He actually really appreciates just going there and watching it all.
Yeah.
You know, you remember what you're like in your first couple of years of nationals, all excited to be there, and it's just like, it is easy to lose at some point, I suppose.
Yeah. So let's see what he does. He's got to drop this yellow in the left-hand middle. I'm not sure if he's going to try and play the yellow onto the red over the pocket. Give Jesse 2 shots. It's hard to get it in front.
Would you come off the yellow and try and kick the black dead?
Yeah. I reckon he might be
He's
obviously pop the yellow in the
he's
middle, but I think he'll be playing the yellow on the left side.
He's
Played that wrong.
going for the snooker.
Played that wrong. I thought he might be running that yellow that he's probably nearest now, running that down to the reds over the bag and just sort of creating a bit of confusion. But that's a nice shot that he's playing. Especially against the juniors, you'd tempt them to come off a rail and get something magical, wouldn't you?
I don't think Jesse played that erratically. He's going to put the yellow down there.
Well, he might actually, he's looking at it like he might be on it.
He's going to try the...
Little swerve shot maybe.
Yeah, he might get a swerve. He's going to swerve.
I wouldn't mind this. I haven't seen him play a swerve, so I don't know if he's played it way too hard. He's very lucky there. Wow. That could have been a disaster.
See him from that yellow.
Very, very fortunate there. If that red had dropped in, it would have been game over, you'd think.
Oh, yeah. How's that not going on this table?
still doing? Is the kitchen still open? It's 2:30.
It's 2 o'clock. Probably not.
Close it, Jim. Can I walk with you?
Yep.
I'm just going to go check if I can get
Was it
some
all
food,
very good tested
but
out, Dan?
I'll see if I can stay on.
How far I could go? Don't know if Chris knows I can't hear him. He's gone on mute. Okay. Oh, it's not a bad result. Trying to get the pot, but I didn't pot it and leave the red there. I've still got some work to do.
I just went and ordered my lunch with my headset still on, so the woman probably thinks I'm very strange.
Hayden's head was in the way again, so we do not know.
Did he foul there? No.
I don't think he fouled, but it was still a shot for nothing.
Yeah.
If anything, if you want to play an attacking shot, you pot the red and leave him shiny snooker.
So he just played it down, give away 2 shots.
No, it wasn't. It was,
No, it's
just
just
foul.
foul. Yeah, he's got 2 shots, but
Even that, I mean,
I'm not sure if he's got a plan.
the way he doesn't mind giving away 2 shots.
Oh, absolutely.
He's not that silly.
Yeah, he's not in any rush. So you're going to be commentating the final tonight, Scotty?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I've actually got to go home and get your singles trophy.
Oh,
Still at home.
don't need it tonight. I can wait till tomorrow to pick it up.
You can wait till tomorrow?
Yeah,
That's
I'll wait
nice.
till tomorrow.
That should be a good match. I look forward to it. I've got to say, I mean, it's not ideal, obviously, not being in the finals, but I can actually just relax.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
this is
Oh, you've had a lot
it's a
to
good
do,
feeling.
so, yeah. It was actually a bit funny the way the draw ended. I did see Trav put a post on Facebook about the seeding, but I mean, I was probably the person that wasn't seeded that most would have thought should be a high seed, but I don't have a problem with the
Why
way it
weren't you
worked.
down seed?
I finished second in our trials. The way we actually did the seeding was the top 3 ranked players in the NT were seeded 1, 2 and 3, and then one...
Or reigning champion 1, and then 2 and 3 straight from the rankings.
Yeah, and so the other 5 seeds were 1 from each centre, and based on their NT ranking. So obviously it's all to do with your NT ranking, and I have a very, very poor NT ranking at the moment.
Yeah, well, you don't really play.
Yeah, I didn't play last year, and the year before I sat out. I was captain of the Darwin team with about a roster of 15, so I sat out a lot of the tournament. So my ranking was really, really low. So I'm happy I've had a good year this year, so that I'll be ranked a bit higher. But yeah, no, it was funny that the draw ended up with probably the top, I think undoubtedly the top 3 players in one half, in Scotty, myself, and Marty, which made for an interesting tournament. You didn't know who was going to come on the other side.
Yeah.
Meant we had to slug it out. One of us was going to get through, and the other 2 went home unhappy. So yeah, it made it interesting.
I don't think there's not an easy way to do a draw.
But I was actually saying to Scotty just earlier that it's made me play harder this year in the teams, because I know the NT rankings are there and they matter now, so that can't be a bad thing. So.
Well, we're hoping with Pullstat, once everyone gets on board, we actually use something else other than the 2 titles to base the rankings off.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with using the NT titles, but
Oh, it'll be using that
The
as well.
combo,
But
yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea.
It might be to use the bigger comps down open, 10 and crew.
Yeah,
Classic, those things.
and that'll get a bit like the Australian rankings that they've come up with. It's probably going to encourage people to go to some of those comps that they wouldn't normally go to, which is what we're trying to do. So if it's promoting the sport, I think everyone's all for that. So. Actually, I just realised I ordered my lunch and didn't get a...
That's right. Pretty sure she knows we are the weird guy with the headset.
Yeah, with the headset. That's true. I did order with the headset on.
Dan's just reminding Aiden not to put your head in front of the camera.
We're sick of seeing Aiden's big head.
Wait for it. Wait for it. He's not looking.
He's looking very focused, the young man. Oh, see you later. Two shots here. I would prefer to have one shot in this situation.
Really?
Yeah, you play this like... You gotta stop saying that. You play this very scared when you've got two. You know what I was going to say. You play things like that where you put it in the middle without blinking an eye. You know? That sort of stuff happens. If you had one shot, you would have put that straight in the middle confidently and never thought about it.
I'm I tend to miss blacks.
This is potable in this table, but it'll take a very good hit.
Just needs to... It doesn't need to smash it.
Don't smash it. Just run it through. It looks like he's going to. Just hit it.
Just, oh, it's in, surely.
He's got it. Oh, okay. No, he didn't get it.
Again, I don't understand why these kids are trying to belt it. Maybe this... Who hits them hard? Who are they watching hit them hard a lot? Mitch, maybe? So he's not
Mitch
afraid
doesn't
of...
play that much. Like, for them to see.
He's not afraid of smacking the ball, though, is
No.
he? Yeah, that's a good shot.
Double for the win?
Oh, did you know the Springs can double?
I don't reckon this is the chance. I'd be happy to get a cheer. 3-1 to Jesse.
I will mention the Springs though, because there's 3 out of the 4 finalists are from Howard
that.
Springs Tavern. So the same in the teammates.
The strange thing about this, Scotty, is that they're all playing. They're all in our A grade, and yet they're all in the reserve singles.
Let's not go there,
Just to bring that up.
That's the Darwin League, just so everybody knows. We don't have gradings in ours.
Yeah. So we used to have sec grades. If you played reserves, you could play for the reserve teams. If you played open, you played for the opens. And now our league is a bit watered down. We have 16 A grade teams or something ridiculous.
It's not that many, is it? Surely.
It's something ridiculous. It's at least 12.
Actually, yeah, I think you're right. I mean, they tried to segregate it last season, and they started to do really well.
It's just ridiculous. I think it should be 4. When I first started, and I say this every time it comes up, when I first started, there were 4 A grade teams, and everyone else played the lower grade. And do we have more than 16 A grade players now?
There was more grade players back then.
Yeah. So I think they got to look back to that, and I am actually on the Darwin committee, and that's one of the things I'll certainly be bringing up.
See, you may as well join NTS and then get that sort of team.
So I don't see the advantage. I mean, I don't see the advantage in having a watered down competition.
Speaking of advantage, what was the advantage of that shot?
Yeah. Good point. Get me back on track.
You'd have a dip, wouldn't you? At that point.
Oh, yeah.
You're always going to open it. You had to have a dip. Lots changed over the years, Chris, but that's okay. That's not a bad thing.
Well,
we can learn from different things, can't we?
Absolutely. I'm learning all the time.
School teacher, right?
Yeah.
For another week.
9 days to go, folks.
What score is this, Robbie? This Robbie and Guy match would be a good one.
Robbie's been playing really well, apparently. I've seen his scores, and he's been dominating.
He's been doing well on Monday nights as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he always does well Monday nights. He's always right at the top in the stats. Monday nights is our weekly league up here in Darwin.
One of.
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
I That's nice from Noel. That's good enough. He should knock this in. He's a good putter. And he needs this at the moment.
Cazaly just come on the black. Robbie's just won. There you go.
Oh, over already. Well done from Noel there. Good finish. So Robbie's into the Masters final, and he'll play the winner of Mark and CB. The 2-1 with Mark and CB.
What was it before?
2-0 for CB.
That might be 3-0 now.
Oh, okay. So we got that one as well.
I reckon 3-0 or 3-1. Robbie Savage. First Nationals I went to. It was back we still had doubles. It was Jimmy McGuinness and Robbie Savage. They called out. I've never let him live it down.
I had a Robbie story when I very first started. When I was a youngster, I filled in for my dad's team, and we were playing a team called, and I didn't know anyone back then, but we were playing a team called the Nightcliff Savages, and I was doing this big out. I think I was doing really well anyway. I had this guy beaten, and then someone called out, "Come on, Savage," for the team. Called out, "Come on, Savage," for the team, and I thought, it clicked in my head that I must be playing Robbie Savage. I wasn't, I was playing some chump, but I thought I was playing Robbie Savage, and I got so nervous thinking I was about to beat the Robbie Savage that I butchered it and lost the game, and then found out afterwards I was just playing some nobody.
Did he look anything like Robbie?
No, he was a, I don't know, big white guy or something. I don't know, he looked nothing like Robbie. But I didn't know who Robbie Savage was, I just seen his name on everything. So.
There is on everything, yeah. Like it's good. I mean, you don't see it these days anymore. You walk into Tracy Village or Bluff Club and you look at those old names, like, wow, there's a lot of history there. Right?
Yep.
It's really refreshing to think back on it, I think.
Yep. And still some of them doing it, like Robbie and CB.
Just keep going.
30 years or something. Maybe.
Let's go, Ronnie, come on, mate.
My lunch has just come, so rather than making everyone listening to me chew, I might just mute out. Sit here with Scotty while I eat.
You're going to leave me by myself. That's hard.
What else do I do? Alright, I'll jump in every now and again.
At least they'll talk to me.
Cool.
You only sit beside me. So.
Yeah, I've been on mute before and I've known about it.
I did hear about that. Was that my final? Or was it a game before that?
It was when I was coming up with words of wisdom I was saying as well.
Oh, and just look at that. Landed plum. Was it? What's the word? Misses the shot and lands there. It's just I cannot get over the slide. He may have played a little bit of side with that, but so I heard he had a few airplane issues, Dan. Heard he had a few airplane issues. Well, they wouldn't let you off because if you got off, the plane might tip over. Is that the case?
Wow.
Well, he just landed in that thing at 600 k's an hour. Oh, that is scary. It's, but safety first. I mean, they didn't want to scare the passengers and just sorted it out when they could. So.
Imagine the plane toppling over. That'd be exciting.
I said to Mark when he told me, obviously you got too much bloody gear, Dan. You're making the plane unbalanced. I'm sure you've seen some funny things. I'm sure you've seen some funny things in airplanes and airports over the years. ideal, Jess, but still contained. It'll be midnight finish again tonight.
You stayed at the end last night?
No, I couldn't.
I couldn't.
I rocked up this morning, had some sleep, but I got up this morning going, nah, I don't really want to be here. Could have easily slept.
That was 3-2 up when I left. I was like, no, can't do anymore.
I had to stay because Lisa was still playing.
The bar staff said Em had to leave.
Yeah.
So that was my excuse to go. Thank you, bar staff.
I still think yellow's a favourite here. But there's nothing about this I like. Actually, I wonder if these tables have had an iron this week. Maybe we should iron. Yeah. Moving on. Yeah, we've got to be happy with what we can get sometimes. A lot of hard work goes in. Hi, Trudy. For those who don't know, that was Trudy Phillip, one of the most kindest female police officers from Alice Springs.
You played well last night. Played really well.
Yeah, no, she did.
I was very fortunate.
I can't believe the black she was. Even after you left, she's potting long bloody blacks. I couldn't believe it. Missed the easy ones, put the long hard
I
ones.
did say to her, you'd have to point out that I don't think she got a little bit mad. She's just walking like Palmerston. I did say you'd have to point out every time you get to the
Yeah, you have to be greedy.
I'm not a comedy. No one's seen what I'm talking
But I am.
about. Not really. Well, did you want to know? Mel, you got this survey.
So that's Borsey. It was he very nearly wasn't in this. He only just got caught into the Masters team at the last minute. But now he's oh, stuff it down. That's all them scratch marks on the screen are from. Shut up. That was a good shot by Jess before. He's forced him to open up that bottom right pocket and to have a go. I don't think he will. I think he'll cover this bottom left. Yes, Carl Borsey is, I don't know what the score was, it might have been 4-0. Yep, that's a good shot, Rod. So this Masters final is going to be a beauty. And if you are listening now, yes, it will be streamed. We can't not stream that one. And all the one for the record books for NT April, I think. And Chris has come back with his burger. I thought you were trying to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Off mute.
Off mute. Ready to go. All right, I'm back. Just had a bit of a pack. Okay, Roger's got one here. Mr. Scotty.
Sorry?
Roger's just got one here.
I actually don't know.
We'll find out.
Everyone's keep trying to talk to me.
Surely the red goes in the middle. You play the one over the red in the middle.
Just even if it doesn't in the middle, it's down the bottom left.
Oh, he's on the...
No, he's on red. He's done it on purpose.
Interesting. Oh, I did grab one. Cut my throat on a chip. Dangerous, this eating thing.
Been doing it all wrong for years.
Alright, so he's giving Jesse a chance. Time to go. Surely he's going to end up taking the yellow near the middle, near the right hand middle, past that red, break the red out. That's what he'll be doing there. He's certainly not a great spot for it, but he's got many other options. And yeah, I guess you're just going to have the red go somewhere bad.
It's not a good angle. Really. He's going to cut them. Oh.
That's what he's trying to do, surely.
Yeah, well. Yeah.
But Ron's not playing very confident. I think he'd be scared. He'll do it because he has to. And I actually don't think he should feel confident.
You got to think what's gone through Rod's head. There's the fact that Jess has gone and touched up his teammate 4-1.
Yep.
Then actually, a few people said to Tony, "Why'd you lose to Jesse?" And Tony's like, "He played well.
Yeah.
Just outplayed me."
That's great. And Tony had been playing really well.
Yeah, I had that.
It's a great run and a good out. So 3-2, game on. I just had a chat to CB and he said he got home 4-0, so a good win for him. And it's Carl Borsey and Robbie Savage in the final, so probably the final run was after. Leading into it. It'll be good to see.
It's yeah, as I was saying before, it's going to be one for the history books for NT Oval. I mean, I'm sure they've played in many finals against each other.
And the only thing would be that would have always been a Darwin team, so they might not. They probably haven't ever met before in a big final. They would have always been on the same team. And only one rep we used to do for the.
I think Carl used to play for Alice years ago.
Yeah, so maybe interesting to.
Plenty of local big finals, anyway, I would think, over the years.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm sure they played lots of concerts.
This double does not go. It's played for cover.
Oh, he's only got one shot. Alright, good chance for Noel here. Obviously take the ball over the bottom left. You want to lead?
What do you know, Boogs?
Wow. You're not confident finishing that. Don't like that at all. Negative. Very negative.
Which side of the leg is this one?
Even if you didn't think you were going to be able to pot that rail ball, you know you're going to be covering the pocket at very least. We'll see if Chris can punish him. I'd say you'll be going. Oh no, I was going to say he'll be going full length of the table, up and trying to get towards the pocket. Oh, that's what he's doing.
tough shot, but you just got to get that red heading in the right direction. Here we go. He's got it. That's all he needed. So now what are you going to do, Noel? He'll probably play up the left-hand side of his yellow and go for the snooker again. But is he going to have a better opportunity than the one he just turned down? That's what he's doing. He's just skimming off the side. He'll play the snooker again. That's what he's done. He's left. Who's playing? Chris. He's left Chris wide open. I think Chris will go off the left-hand side of the red here. Work the white down the top of the table and try and bring that red in front of the yellow that it's nearest to. I really didn't like Noel turning down that element ball because it's only going to get harder because he's played it a chance to get back. Oh, Chris has played that.
Terribly close.
They couldn't have played these last few shots anyway, so that's right. Hayden's blowing you off for some reason.
I think he's making wookie noises at me. Everyone calls me Wookie, but he does that noise way better than I ever could.
That's a good hit from Noel. I don't think either of them was framed up, to be honest.
Apparently you have to give it to someone.
We should rack them up and make them go again. So it wasn't good enough, boys. Try again. It's very negative. Noel wanted this one, you would think.
Biggs is eating again.
These dangerous chips, I'll have to chill a bit more this time. One bumpy last time.
He looks very nervous. They both look very nervous. So he's checking all of those.
Replay?
Too late. This is about the time we're usually going off.
Yeah. When you say it to yourself, just don't look.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on, darling!
Alright, I'm back.
Well, the ladies are playing it here. I thought they would have to play it on the other side, but
Oh, that's good. We might get a bit of view in the background there.
well, I said he's going to either play it out there on this side, or he's going to wait until the reserves are finished and play the live stream tables. But apparently they don't want to be live streamed.
No. Okay. Some people don't like the publicity, the attention.
I was in the paddock twice the other day.
Really?
This is the same day. Once for work and once for apparently going to win this.
They didn't know that you were in my half.
No, they didn't know. No, Marty's half apparently.
So we got some close games. 3-2 on both tables.
Yeah, it's a bit different to the Masters.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 5 zip in both. Or 4 zip.
Thank you.
So in the background, I've mentioned earlier, but in the background you'll be seeing Melanie Sanders and Lisa.
Shardima.
Shardima. And on the other table will be Kim and Sonny. So a couple of Darwin girls fighting it out and a couple of Litchfield fighting it out on the other table. Tipping we might have a Litchfield Darwin final.
Stranger things have happened.
Big call. I think they'll be good games. They're all really experienced players. They should be.
Got to give it to Kimmy getting over Christina last
Oh,
night.
absolutely. Apparently, I don't know if you watched that one, but apparently Kimmy was up 3-0.
Yep.
And Lisa, and Christina got it back to an exciting frame. They actually had a chance. But Kim did well to hang on there.
It was a late night.
Yeah. So
That wouldn't have helped the quality of pool, I suppose.
no, we've had a few late nights here.
Well,
I think the schedule's been done beautifully. But
If anyone wants to complain, they can send it me in writing. I will file it accordingly.
I think people that are going to complain about being here late don't realise that it's because they
Oh, that was a wild shot.
tend to have 20-minute breaks before they start a game, or toilet breaks, and they disappear when they're up. Like that.
Jess has got 2 shots here, and
Five, or they the same as that. We were 5. So Kim's just asked whether it's race to 4 or 5 in the ladies semi, and I'm fairly confident it'll be 5. Oh, first time folks, mark this day down. I have been wrong.
lucky it's recorded.
Oh, because they had one more last night. They must play, so they
Yeah, look, what have I done?
might be.
Well, the men's is the only one that's raced to best of 11 for a
Oh,
final.
okay. Did Lisa and Mel know? Mel will probably know.
Yeah, not sure. Keep telling everyone asks me, when's this on? When's that on? I'm like, I do not know. Go to poolstat.net.au.
Hopefully people have been following on that unbelievable system that's been introduced and going really well. It's really popular with everyone. We haven't got the live scoring happening this tournament, unfortunately.
I think we're going to potentially try it for finals, hopefully.
I know a lot of people follow it. My parents are over in some third world country that probably doesn't have water or electricity, and they're following along.
But they've got internet.
Oh, that's fine. Everyone's got internet.
No water or
That
anything.
comes before water. Yeah, so they're following along wherever they are in the world.
There's been a few discussions, I suppose, about freezing the stats that we've done on Poolstat. A lot of falls and against.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely do the way. If you really wanted to know, though, you can.
If there is a
anyway,
back door, yeah.
So. But yeah, I understand what Travis was saying.
Which
both
Travis?
I was thinking Travis Browne when I said that.
It was Travis.
Is obviously we've got our naming of the team. It's a big deal, and people you want that to be exciting. You don't want everyone to know the stats. Probably the unspoken advantage is if there's anyone that misses out.
Well,
they won't know until later.
it doesn't gauge straight from stats.
No, so there's a bit of opinion there, as there should be, I think.
Well, we will be using the NT rankings as well.
Yeah. So there goes my chance of making the team.
Well, you do bad in teams and do good in singles. This is where you are.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, so I don't mind freezing stats. I do want to know the result now because I was chasing Chunky down for the last few matches. Don't know if I've been able to run him down or not.
He's been throwing well, Tomster.
He has.
Again, I don't like that shot because it's just nothing. There's no pressure. There's nothing. You've got to put your opponent under some sort of pressure. Same as chess. For those that actually play, I play poorly. I actually started a chess with friends game with Jimmy Cersei, so it could be an interesting one.
It's a great looking Jesse. You would think I was going to accomplish young. Stranger things have happened.
It is April.
The chances of him doing it, I think, are getting
Less and less. So you've got to. Yeah. He's going to put the black over. Oh, he's going to play the black now. Oh. It's straight around.
Do you think Jesse would take it to the top line? Running
Game over?
I can't. I don't think Ron's got any plan. He's playing right shot. You just run this thing. You're going to get things right.
That Nelly went in. He hit a foot down the round.
So, I mean, Rod's looking at that ramp. What's he want to do? Top that?
Well, he doesn't want to touch the bottom left red, obviously. I don't think he's seen much you can see, but. Hang on, we'll wait and see what happens.
No, like, when you come into the table, you can miss balls, you can do that, but you've got to have an idea of what you're trying to achieve when you visit to the table.
A bad plan is still better than no plan.
And it's just no plan here.
I hate that. It's awful. It's an awful feeling. I'm like, I get a table still sometimes. You go, well, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I've got to hit. I'll just hit a ball. Just got to do something.
He's just got no.
He's going to smash it. He's going to smash it. That's actually not a bad result for him.
I think Jesse will go out here easy.
I think he will, but he could have left it a lot easier.
Yep. You can take this bottom right one, just go back to this comfortable. If not, you just take the other over the top left.
He's a lefty, isn't he? He's a lefty.
What are you?
Right.
Someone's a lefty. It's Jamie.
No, he's
Someone
right.
decent up here is left-handed.
I'm glad you mentioned us.
Oh, I don't like that. No, we're not playing. You couldn't play this shot.
But he's left-handed, that's why.
But then you play the top all day.
That's okay still.
I would have taken that ball out of the bag. Take the yellow in the middle.
Yeah, but you're right-handed.
What, you can still cue with them. How handicapped do you think these people are? Their arms still work.
What is? It's just come a bit far. But
I
what?
dream of that.
You would cut that over hardly, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Without blinking.
I've seen you do it.
I'd play this in bottom right and the white. would hold-
97-degree cuts I've seen you
the
do it.
white would hold there beautifully for the black. Or I miss it.
I still don't mind Jesse's shot because what he's done there is he's secured the front. He has.
He has, but he's going to have a whack here, isn't he? And devastating when you lose those ones. But Mario went to do that today. Alright, good plan by Jesse. Take it on, mate.
Yeah. I was playing Ricky yesterday, and I've left him not snooker or anything, but he couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
He just winds up and just smashes
Yeah.
the lane. He's leaving it none.
I hate that. You just look back on that and go, why didn't I just finish it? Why did I give him that one shot? That one ridiculous chance.
But
I know percentages and over the long run you're going to win, but when
no,
that
it's
happens,
not that bad. But you will come across times where you're like, I've got nothing. It's got me tied up. What's the worst that can happen if I smash it and try and change the scenario? You've got to rely a bit of luck sometimes, yeah? And I definitely use that. Luck.
I think actually twice in my match today versus Marty, he had a chance to get a double against me or something, and he hadn't done a good out, and he ended up on a double. And if he did one of those, I'd still be recovering. I had the frames in control and gave him opportunity. Scotty would have done that same shot.
I would have miscued.
I'm not sure what the thought is there because the cannon's on. It's not. I'd actually be getting rid of the top one first. Put that on the rail didn't help.
No. Nothing on the rail helps you.
Good shot.
They're just going anyway, so. If I find a ball in the road, you're like, sweet, I can pot it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, out here, like we said earlier, out the other 4 tables that we played on, a rail shot was unpottable. But in here, it's almost like it's over the bag. You can play it very quickly. Jesse, good chance here. Just needs this cannon. Needs that yellow to stay. Sometimes things roll out.
That's a good shot. That's a good shot.
Absolutely good. You can run down. A little bit of left hand side to bring it down. Played it. Yeah, it's a bit ugly.
He's still got 2.
Oh. Oh, he's good.
He still has 2 now. That's a
Played
good
that
shot.
nicely,
Good
well
shot.
done.
No hesitation, you knew exactly what he was doing.
Beautiful.
This
Oh,
kid,
that's it.
I think it's.
Might just mute it for a second and congratulate Jesse. He did really well there. Controversy. So it's actually a race to 5. That's why I thought it was a race to 5, because it says race to 5.
It is definitely a race to 5.
Hi Jesse, you alright? Come on.
Tattoo. There's a bit of confusion there. That's okay. One more frame to shine, Jesse.
You win the next one, it's race to 6.
So anyway, back on the other table. Flip back to Jesse's if you that's a big shot by Chris though. Chris is going to try and come back around the angles for a double. Maybe if that went in, I don't know where he was going. Just flick back to the other one if you don't mind, Dan. Just want to see the young fella win it. After that big celebration, I kind of feel bad.
I think he'd be right. I just had a couple of words with him and just sort of said you're playing well and then it's like my frame, so I'm sure he's got it. We actually mentioned that just before that I did that the other week, celebrated the win and didn't quite.
You have been practicing with him.
Yeah, that's right. I taught him that one. Taught him that, mate. Get your opponent down. Get him. Yeah, that's right.
The funny thing is they both thought it was over.
Yeah.
I have to relook at them score sheets.
And that's probably not a bad thing for Jesse, really. It means he was able to make the out when he thought it was for the win.
Yeah.
So that gives you a bit of confidence when you've got to do it again in a second.
He's still stony faced, not giving anything away. There's a smile. I have a strange feeling next year's Litchfield team's going to be sort of similar, but 3 juniors instead of 2. When you come back to Litchfield, you must be about due by now. Swap and change a bit.
Someone actually, I think it was Aiden's always asking questions last week. He loves knowing about what's happened in the past, and he did have someone must have mentioned he must have seen the singles that I played for Litchfield. And he asked me how that came about. I actually mentioned you. I think the story was, this is the story I told him. This is accurate. I'd stopped playing. I remember I played in 06 or 07 or something for Darwin. It was my first year back.
You stopped playing for a while.
few years. And then I played that in years, and then I think I said I was done, and then you talked me into coming out to Litchfield and playing for them.
It makes a big difference. If you've got a good group of guys, it just makes a lot of difference.
Yeah.
And we would have had a good group of guys back then.
Yeah. So after being away for years, I returned to Darwin. I didn't know lots of people, and there was sort of lots of randoms and mates were out at Litchfield, so I ended up going out there for a few years. But then Darwin started mates with people in Darwin and CB and them were back there. And ended up going back to them, and
Oh, good shot, Jess. Good shot.
we had a couple of good years out in Litchfield. We won a couple. Might have lost one now.
We were there for that, were you?
Yeah.
Lost a few of us. Yeah.
Yeah. I was there for one. Alice played really well in the final one.
Well, they have. I mean, they struggled towards the end of this tournament, but they started off really well.
Oh, absolutely. If Chongi was in their final, I think that's a big achievement.
This year is he not?
Yeah, but well, yeah, unfortunately,
It's a big hit, Rod.
Chongi's just started a new job and apparently can't get out of an induction he's having tomorrow, unfortunately.
9. That's probably my fault. There we go. We found out the reason because the sheet says best of 7, so that is my fault. One of the many things that I have not done well for this week. So many live scoring. It's easy to control.
I don't know if this red goes glancing around the table. It's like the red possibly goes to the final.
Maybe I should have kept best of 7 because the final's best of 9 as well.
Oh, work it out after. What's Bull's next thing? Right, I've got my phone. Oh my god, makes me hopefully it's looking after me.
If this is on. Oh, yes. Hey, nice shot. Nothing phases him.
Certainly not going to make
I want to be more like Jesse.
You had your practice run.
He'll do it better this time, eh? Bit more of a cheer and yell.
You don't want this white to roll too far. You don't want to risk it going behind the yellow.
No, that's good. That's
You
good.
can play this natural.
As long as it wasn't on the yellow.
Shouldn't be at all.
It does tend to hit him though.
You don't want to be scrolling this back or anything. Because it could go again. I don't think so. He's played it. Nice play. See what Rod does here. I think he's got to take the other.
Yeah. As long as he can disturb these, so.
Take the, well, you can either just come across and take the yellow to the middle. Or he's trying to break it. 2 shots.
That is over.
I would have just been rolling that one in and taking the yellow furthest down the table to the middle.
Yeah.
You would have broken it, would you?
Oh, I like to break things.
I would have just hit breakouts. So play mate. Nice thing. It's a good pace. Good pace.
That's it.
Beautiful. So I'm just going to mute myself and go.
Oh, go the young fellas. Nothing. You're no, they didn't want him. Thank you. I'm just going to come over and
I'm definitely not starting for late.
you are not starting till 8.
Definitely not starting.
I'm not changing it for the 44th time.
I have my pre-game routine. I need plenty of morning. Alright, mate. Back. Well done to Jesse. So Jesse's for the final, and he'll be the winner of Noel and Christie. Noel's in the driver's seat.
Just so you know, Paul Stat does say best of 9.
So Scotty got it right. Well done, Scotty.
I got it right somewhere.
On one of the times Scotty Ross broke down what is his best of, you got it right. So 50% is a big effort. Big effort.
That's enough scores for now.
So we've got a couple of finals. Oh no, we've only got one final confirmed, won't we? Robbie and CB, but Jesse awaits the winner of this. And so just remind me, the Masters final and the Reserves final are on at 6,
6.
and the ladies and the men's will be on at 8.
That is PM Central Standard Time.
Yes, so
At Cazaly's Palmerston.
about half an hour for Eastern Standard. Is that right? They're half an hour ahead, aren't they?
They're after, yeah, so they're going to take half an hour, I think. I don't know. Dan, what's
Just-
Melbourne time?
Just your clock. They'll be 4 o'clock. Probably 3 o'clock. Oh, okay. That's
So they're half an hour ahead.
okay. So yeah, it'll be 6:30 and 8:30 Eastern Standard Time.
So for all you Victorians that want to watch this, that's when you tune in. Actually, I chat with Jamie Stevens at Western National,
Yeah.
and he's keen to come up for the Dano.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, it'd be great. I mean, that's what we're after. We've been saying it for a while now. We got this big goal. I think it's 10k total.
But he wanted to play, he wanted to commentate, but he wants to play as well. So
Yeah, no, we want those blokes coming up. So we've had a few. We've had Della, we've had Justin, Mick Della, Renata.
yeah,
We've had a few over the years come up, but it'd be good to have a big group come up.
yeah, we're not scared.
No, we'll take it on.
We'll have a go.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of opportunity. I mean, it's a long way for us to travel. Obviously, well, if you guys travel up here, but it's a long way for us to travel to a lot of those comps that most of us don't get the opportunity. So it's great for us when the top players from down south come up. We're not. We're all for it. I don't think we're afraid. So.
This could be a match, yeah.
Trav came on. What about Trav?
Forgot about Trav.
Ben came all the way from Canada. Crowley, that is not and some big someone who's come a couple of times. Big hill.
And that is,
Well done.
there's not even any clapping. What's going on?
No. I think Jesse's going to be a bit of a crowd favourite in the final.
I think so.
Jesse and
It'll be a
Noel.
huge crowd
We've
favourite.
got 2 4-0s, now we've got 2 5-2s.
I'm gonna put it there now and say Jesse will win.
We'll win.
Will win.
I think Noel will be starting a big favourite.
No.
But Jesse is playing. And he's so relaxed, which is giving him a win.
I think it'll be in 5-3 or 5-4.
I think Jesse played that well.
Thank you, Noel. Well done.
Noel.
So what can we see of the ladies' matches? If they won't come to us, can we go to them, Dan?
So that's finished on newspapers. We've got the two ladies semis in the background. Two ladies semis in the background, and did we confirm what their best race to four?
Stop asking me the hard questions. Same as Masters, so race to 4.
Race to 4. So race to 4 in the lead. I would think Sonny and Mel would be strong, comfortable favourites, but it's certainly tough opponents. So. And Sonny's just got the black there, so she's got one frame. I'm not sure if that was the first one, but she's on board. I didn't even notice, but yes, we've got the crowd to move out the way so we can see all the sponsors running across the screen at the moment. Thank you to Paul.
Thank you, Northern Territory.
Yes,
Cazaly's the host venue. Top End Sign Sales, Damo to Party. But Boss Freighters, yeah. Electric Car.
Carl, he set up all the lights and he was here doing
KK's
all sorts of things.
KK's done some levelling for us.
No, I think big thanks to Blinko, I know he was here, Electric Car, for getting all the lights set up and he was all over the place. And last minute.
Yeah, last minute.
Do stuff and just came in, nothing's too much trouble, so.
I've got to say, I prefer the setup as it is now. I think they should keep it.
Couldn't be better. So it would be nice to see what the other, for those locals that aren't here at the moment, but the other side we've actually moved the tables around and we've got 4 tables all moved in line on one side and it looks awesome. You feel like you're in a pool hall when you walk in instead of sort of a pub where they're all spread out, so it's almost compact and lots of seating space and I think everyone's loved it. And that was because of people like Carl Blinko for not being too much trouble.
No, he does all the lights for all NTO tournaments.
Yeah.
If you want something done, straight to him.
I know when we were discussing how to have the tables set up, it was sort of like we're trying to think of ways to not move the lights so much, and he just said, "Tell me how you want it, and we'll get it done." So.
I'm not going to lie for this. We're in so much trouble for this, Chris.
I can't believe it. Mel would get in against the shot. So we're getting the ladies up. Well done, Dan.
Yeah.
He's zoomed in. A little bit of stalkerish action we've got happening here. He's zoomed his camera in a long way. Hopefully no practice late at night outside people's windows, but we're all set up and going.
Probably can't follow any scores. I don't know if it's the first or second frame. Oh, stop it.
Here we go. This is the best we could do with the ladies being against being strong. So we've got some great action here. And these will be good games. I don't think you'll see the tactical mistakes that we watched in the reserve semis here.
Maybe the only tactic is over tactics, potentially.
Yeah.
Although Kimby's not shy of having a go.
No.
And you know these tables promote having a go as well, so.
Yeah, well, Mel was attacking like crazy last night, actually.
Oh, and the Cazaly's table.
Yeah, 2 all actually pulled her aside and said you don't have to pot out every single time you're at the table. I don't know if I left after that, so I don't know if she listened. She probably just potted everything after I left, but she was on the tough potting tables and just going for everything and leaving herself in tough spots. But she can pot a ball.
I'd done that, but I was thinking myself.
Yeah.
I've lost count how many times. I had about 10 miscues for the time, huh?
I saw 2 of them. Yeah, I haven't watched a lot of your games, but I saw snug yourself 3 times and 2 misses. I think so. Oh, Kim.
Vernon.
Just getting the scoring set up.
Big double off the red.
With an M on the end or an N?
Vernon.
Yep.
Vernon.
N-A-N.
Oh.
Yep.
I think, I hope. I don't know.
Dan's just setting up the scoring on the screen for you all. There we you go. Oh, it's K-I-M. Sorry, I should have noticed that.
It's just not the last name.
Yeah. It is K-I-M.
Yep.
She definitely won one. Yeah.
I'll mosey on down and get a score check.
Scotty's going to check the scores for us. That's a good shot from Kim. Great line. And it looks like she's on the red in the middle. Doesn't look like the red up the top goes anywhere though, so we'll see what she does. Mel's just made a huge pot on the other table, and I think she's got a chance.
So yes, 1-0 to Sonia.
Is it nil all over there?
I'm gonna go with that, but
Too far.
it doesn't look like for long.
How'd Lise go in the team?
Yeah, they're sort of struggling under the weight of it all.
Yeah.
And just, no practice leading up, no preparation. Just come and have a crack, basically. But no, I think she's still sort of fairly good stats.
I think Kim must be trying to come off the red there. So Mel's got the first one over there. It was a good finish. She had played a couple of good pots.
Basically had a chance though. She played a big shot and then missed the last red. So it's
So we're assuming it's 1-0 Mel and 1-0 Sonia. You'd think Sonia and Mel would be starting favourites.
I think Mel in that match, yeah. But in this one, it's, I don't know. Kimmy can play pool.
Oh, she can. Yep. Who did Sonny play in the last?
Let's just see, shall we?
So Kim knocked out.
Using the power of pool stat.
Yeah. Scotty's just checking his pool stats to see who Sonia beat in the semi.
So Sonia played Judy Bradshaw first, won 4-3. Then played Trudy Lindley, won 1-4-1.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. It's only
okay.
the third round.
Oh,
So Kimmy played Sharon Burney 4-1,
yeah.
and then the big one last night against Chrissy 4-3.
Oh, Scotty, come have a look at this. We got a mention on the screen here.
Hey,
Yeah.
the only thing I've won all week. We won't even get best and fairest.
Good shot by Sonny there, so she can just run through here.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to bother look at the table. Can't even see that.
Yellow to the bottom left, run it through, and then you've got the yellow nearest the black to the bottom right.
No, it's all on. Oh, that's different.
Thought she might go that way, but this is the way that stuff can go wrong.
How do you get your pace really, really high, don't you?
Yeah, you don't want it to go off shot.
It's just missed it.
Missed that considerably.
If she potted, I don't think the pace was
No,
good.
no. The other way, you can miss a pot, but nothing could really go wrong.
Unless you miss, yeah.
Yeah, unless you miss. Whereas that way, you got a pot of it.
Yeah, you've got to go the pot where you're guaranteed to be on something. Most times.
Given got a chance here, she probably would have thought it was over a second ago.
I'm not sure if I'll take that one. It's playing top left. Oh, it's
Oh, I thought she was going here.
Yeah.
That's a good pot.
That's
Oh, that is it.
This is the thing with these pockets. You can't. If you hit them soft, they may not drop. But if you hit them firm, they'll go in.
After that, I don't know if you saw my match, but
The black?
that I missed. Afterwards, I was like, oh, if I did that firm, I'd actually.
It goes.
As crazy as it sounds.
It was actually something. Actually, Mick Della showed me. I think it was Nationals in Campbelltown.
Yeah.
I said, oh, well, let's go these pockets. He goes, you hit him in like this.
Yeah.
Don't baby him. Hit him in. They'll just go.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael Delahunty.
Yeah, because playing it, I thought hit it soft so that it drops, but after I'd hit it, I was like, oh, if I'd hit that firm up, it would have definitely gone in.
I mean, obviously not smashing, but
No.
you've got to give him a chance to get taken by the pocket.
So Dan Lynch is just moving all these cameras around, doing a really good job.
Poor man flies in and gets delayed at the airport, so we've got to say probably about 1:30, 2 o'clock. I'll get here today at 8:26, and he's already here waiting. And then after tomorrow, as soon as the team's...
I asked about this very thing. The ball dropped without being hit. Listen, did I already talk to you about this? When I had the black over the pocket, and the black was right on the edge, and I was playing to pot it with the white ball, I was thinking, if this drops in once I've already hit the white, what happens? And the story I got told is that everything gets replaced. So the white goes back to where it was before you hit the ball.
That's not a silly idea, I think.
Well, it's not, because it was actually in my head that if this black drops, once I've hit it, I'm screwed, because the white's going to go in, or I'm going to miss the ball, obviously, because it's not on the table anymore.
Yes.
So what did they actually do? Did they put it back?
For those of you who don't know, there's going to be some...
No, there's a ball dropped in without being hit after she'd already hit the white. I don't think they put it all back. The white stayed where it was. I think they've left the white there. No, I'm right. Oh, I want to know what happened there. Oh, actually, just a water. So for anyone that missed that, not sure the ruling was correct. Kim had played a shot, she'd hit the white ball, and her ball fell in, and they replaced her ball. But they left the white where it was, I think. So I'm not sure if that's the correct call or not. Played the black down. Not a bad shot. Obviously given Mel 2 shots. Not sure if that black will go in the middle. If the black goes in the middle, Mel's a really good chance here, because she can clean these balls up, get down the other end of the table and double that red over to the top left. That's a nice pot by Mel, so she's going to do it now. She's going to double it back to the top left. Doesn't need it to drop. Assuming that black can go in the middle. If not, she'll have to double the black, but she's going for the out. Yep, that's all she needs. She might have actually been trying to kiss the black there, and she's got not the pot, but that's okay. It's very hard to tell whether she's on this bottom right red. If she is, she'll just play that, take the red into the bottom left, and then work her way back to that black ball. Yeah, she's on it, she's going for it. Oh, that's not the best. There's a big gap there by the looks of things. If she can get the white past the black. She obviously doesn't think she can. She's not really looking at it. Now she is. I don't know if that, maybe that black doesn't go in the middle. Maybe that's why Mel turned it down. To play the black down that way. Yeah, I don't like that shot. So Mel will take the reds down the bottom of the table, clear those up, finish with the red up the top left, and then just double the black
back to that top left pocket. 2 shots on it. Shouldn't be too hard from here. At least either had to get that black a lot closer to the yellow, or do something else. And Mel doesn't have to do a lot with this or jigger. But yeah, this will come naturally off 2 rails and head down that way. So just got to make sure it's pot. Oh, she's missed it. Well, that's what happens when you're using the jigger in this. So now it's interesting. Well, I think she might be deliberately missing this. She is. Okay. I would imagine Lisa's just going to tip this white ball, and then Mel really hasn't achieved a lot. Well, has achieved nothing. Against some of the other players, that might have been a good shot, but I think she knows that Lisa's not going to do anything silly. Is there enough gap? Yeah. Yeah, so Dan was just saying, play the cannon, the red, all the way down. Hard to get that cue out the way, although you're allowed to double hit these days, so long as it's quick and can't be seen. So that's what she's trying to do there. She hasn't quite got it. I'm thinking she's at the point where she's going to have to double that flag. I don't think there's any safeties here. Probably the one chance she does have is to pop this, either double the black, of course, or she could pop this red and then just skim off the side of the black, leave the black on the rail and the white ball on the bottom side of the black, and just snooker it. And then Lisa's obviously going to have to go cross table to pot her yellow, and the black's dead. We'll see. No, she's going to have to double it now, definitely. Okay. Big shot, just to go up 2-0. I think Mel will be disappointed if she doesn't get this one too, because she knows she had a big chance when she had those 2 shots. Knock this in and no one will care. Oh, she's got the triple. No, missed it. Just left it pretty hard. Lisa's got to get all the way up. I think it might go in the middle, at least it's going to get all the way down here. And the girls don't play screw back like a lot of the guys do, so I don't know if Lisa got this in her game to be able to screw all the way down the table. No, we'll see. I think she'll definitely go for it. No, she's certainly not queuing long enough to screw it. She's trying to play safe. Good shot. Good shot. See what Mel does here. She does have 2 options. She could just roll the white into that yellow, give her 2 shots and put her back in the same spot she was a second ago. That's what she's doing. So make her waste a shot to get out of there. And then she'll be back exactly like she was a second ago. Oh, and it's actually touching, so even better. I was going to say, it felt like that yellow moved anyway. I thought there might have been a foul there, but white's gone in, so it doesn't matter. And Lisa will be disappointed now. Good chance for Mel. Should be 2-0. Mark Wood's coming over to commentate. Yeah, he's going to join us. Oh, Mel's hit that terribly. So we'll see. She hasn't hit that well at all. She's still got a second shot, but I don't think she can putt this from there. complicated headsets. Mark's having a bit of trouble putting it on. More complicated than it looks. Welcome, Mark.
Well, it's the hard part over, hopefully, getting the headset onto the microphone. Hopefully it'll be all downhill from here, hopefully.
Mel's going for it here. These cushions slide a lot. I would not be surprised if she gets the back rail here.
That's a beautiful shot.
Played it well, but it's still game over for her.
Yeah.
You can have my spot. Do you want it? No, I was going to go. So, yeah, I need a break. So I'm going to have a bit of a break. Scotty's going to jump on with Mark. No, he's just going to the bathroom and then he'll be back. So I'll hang with you for a few minutes.
Lisa's played that pretty well.
So they both had really good opportunities in this and messed one up, but Lisa's going to get it in the end. So 1-1. Good putt. So no good in your semi-final, Mark?
No, not the result desired, but
Yeah.
well played to Carl, master in the second frame, so
Did
put
he?
the pressure on.
Looked like he was playing well, yeah.
And good clearance to finish it off. The last one's always the hardest one, I think. You got that under his belt. So. Good final between him and Robbie.
Absolutely, yeah, that's what we were saying. We're sure they played many a final over the years.
Some quality there and experience.
And good to see Jesse get through. I was really happy to see that. So he's playing so confident for a young guy. So Jesse and Noel in the reserves final should be a good one.
Yeah, I think Jesse. I've talked a lot to my players about the importance of starting the week well and building confidence from there. And he just came out firing on the first day and hasn't looked back since.
He looked really comfortable today. I thought he might see some nervous shots, but he looked really confident and comfortable, and it's really good.
Just going for some coverage there, but I don't think that's a great shot because you can get a ball in behind that, and you get two balls over that bag bunched together. Question of getting back to it, of course, but
All right, I'm going to have a bit of a break and rest up for my final later, so I'll hand you back to Scotty. Okay, all right, I've been stuck here a little bit longer. Scotty's going to do some scoring on pool stats for anyone that wants to check the results. I'll be going up very shortly.
Kim 2-0 down here, race to 4, but pressure to come back.
So we'll see what Sonny does here. She's got obviously a couple of dead balls, and I think she'll just be trying to develop those while she's got the top right hand pocket covered and the yellow in the bottom right tied up as well. Just get her other ones out in the open.
Yeah, I reckon she'll be looking at doubling this one down, actually. It's a nice, natural... Not much can go wrong here. It's a bit of a shot to nothing, I think.
Yeah, well, that's one of the ones she needs to get out in the open. You don't want to be stuck on the top rail late in the game. And even that's okay. It's out now.
Yeah. Nowhere near where she was going with it, but that's the result's the same, really, out in the open.
Kim's shot here, well, I'd be thinking is take the top left yellow and get across for the top right yellow so that you can play that down to the bottom right, if that makes sense. Oh, she's played that very soft. So she's got other plans, but...
Yeah, same shot in effect, but different ball.
Yeah, I just think I'd be wanting to get that other one out of there.
A trickier ball, would have been a better one to get rid of, I think. Yeah. Oh, he's played that too well, really.
Yeah. You could probably double this back down to that bottom right pocket where she just went for.
Yeah, that's what I'd be looking at.
Doesn't need it to go in or over, just get it down in that general direction, because Sonia's ball, Sonia's not putting out next shot. Looks like that's what she's doing. Oh no, it's gone the other way. Okay.
again, not a bad result. Got it out in the open.
Yep. Just think that bottom
you would've-
right-hand pocket's going to be the important one to have later on in the game.
I'm like you. I would have loved to have had that corner cut sewn up for myself. Yeah. As always, much easier from the commentary box.
Yeah, I've never missed from here. It's awesome.
Guess for those watching interstate, not sure what the program is. Of course, after the semi-finals, there'll be all the singles finals running throughout the evening.
Yep.
And the teams finals, I think, starting 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
AGM at 9.
AGM
so
at
it'll
9.
Be a bit after that.
Bit after that,
Yeah.
and then the teams finals running through early afternoon. Masters, men's, reserves, and ladies all in the morning, and all singles finals tonight. So
Sonny will just be running this down, just covering the bag. Doesn't need to make the putt and everything. And that's all she's done. Nice shot.
paced that pretty well too, actually. I don't know about you, but I've had trouble getting balls to really sit firm in pockets this week. You know, they bobble on you, and that, I think they're wide enough to, you know, if you're not right in the middle of the pocket, you can always jam them out.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. True. I'm not actually sure what Kim's plan will be here. She's running out of balls to get down to that bottom right. Might be playing this one over now. It's hard to tell the angle on the screen. So she has played that over. That hasn't turned out terrible. It's a bit of confusion in there for Sonny.
Yeah. Basically messed it up for both players in that shot.
It's
made it a 50-50 in effect.
And Kim was the one that needed to mess something up, so it's worked out all right for her.
Interesting. One of Mick Hill's comments on safety play is, if you can't go, make sure your opponent can't.
Absolutely.
If you both can't, it's a draw.
Yep.
Yeah. And then it's a question of who's the first to create the opportunity to get it back. I
would have been really tempted to take this rail yellow and run it down onto the red in the bottom left, because it wouldn't have bothered me if I'd fouled there.
No.
I think it's not a bad time to foul, but that's okay as well.
I don't mind the result she's got there, because you can basically play around with those three balls.
The problem that you're going to have is when it does open up a little bit, you've still got that dead yellow on the rail. I would have loved to get that out into play somewhere. So when a mistake happens or something does happen, you can go out without having to worry about get a ball off the rail as well. Beautiful shot by Sonny there. See what Kim's going to do now, whether she's going to continue to play around with these three near the pocket, or like I said before, get that yellow out in the open. No, she's sticking with the three near the pocket. That's a good hit.
That's a great result, I reckon.
The problem here, if I was Sonny, I would be fouling all day, every day. I'd be trying to get that red over the pocket.
Basically, red covering the pocket wins here. It's as simple as that.
Even if it doesn't cover beautifully, she's got that dead yellow that I've mentioned before on the left-hand side. The black's not pretty. No, not fouling. Or she might pot this and then foul, but I don't like opening the black up if you don't have to. time. Not sure exactly if she can play the yellow on the bottom rail or not. She's not choosing it.
I really wouldn't like to be going here first, personally. Just open the pocket right up there.
I'm not sure what Sonny's plan is. She was in a much better spot a few shots ago to foul, which you would assume is going to be the end result eventually.
I guess she might have wanted to be where she is now so she can leave the white sitting on this back yellow. But
now she's opened the black up, the yellow's opened up down the rail.
Your opponent would still have work to do, but with a chance to go with two. Yeah. That's not a bad result. It's there for the taking, but there's some work to do. But
yeah. I think the advantage Kim's got here is when she plays this, the white's going to be heading up the top of the table, and then she's got that rail ball that she can play down past the black and the red and in or over, you're fine. Alright, I am going now. Scotty's taken over. See you later, folks.
That white just staying up. Welcome back to the Wookiee to the commentary box.
I'm not making the noise, so I really can't make the noise.
We'll get Aiden on here later to do the sound effects.
Alright, how are we going here? 2-0 to Sonia.
And, yep, Sonia on the red ones. A couple of balls jammed up against the rail. Pocket covered on the right-hand side as we look at the screen. Probably just going to bump this out and leave the white on the cushion, you would imagine.
Jigger.
Yep. Sonia uses the jigger a hell of a lot, of course.
That's what I would think, yeah.
Yep.
And the low tables. Did you go for a snooker? Just bumped it.
No, it just bumped.
I'm not sure if I like that, because if you can pop that red, that yellow into the top right or middle right.
Yeah, I'm tempted to take on the out here.
It's 2-1 to Mel. Score check another table down. 2-1.
Litchfield going ahead over on the other table.
I was saying, if you put the yellow in the top right and middle, you can potentially not take the out on, but you can put that yellow
Just
from
park
the red, and you're not going to be able to put the red.
Park it right over the hole, yeah. In under the red.
It's just strange, and now she's going to completely tie that pocket up.
Yeah, I think taking the third of two options there, as they say sometimes in football commentary.
I would know that with football commentary. But go any Queensland team. Another jigger shot.
And that is
we have Cheryl Knopfler watching.
that is a really nicely played shot. Just paced that perfectly, killed the white.
Sorry, big shout out to Cheryl Knopfler. Long time NT member from Gove. Helped many juniors over the years from Gove and the association over there. I think she lives in Queensland now from memory. But she's watching. One of the reasons why we have the live stream for these sorts of things for it's not everybody that can get here that actually want to be here.
I love watching the stuff on the live stream. All the national championships, of course, and big tournaments down south. Seeing people, out there on the table, it's a great thing to have. Big shout out to Dan sitting next to us. Got in on the plane early in the morning last night.
We haven't mentioned that story.
Yeah, had trouble just getting off the aircraft. Nothing's easy sometimes.
Well, poor man's got a beer tomorrow for the finals and fly straight out to Perth. And straight back into it.
Not to mention the battle to get 2 giant cases into the Toyota 86.
The 86. Wow. That's a good shot, Sonny.
Actually borrowed a car to bring them in this morning.
Smart move. So I think she's hard to tell from the angle, but would you play the red, put it back in the same pocket?
I'm sure this is on here to roll out nicely here. A chance to go 3-0 up. And couldn't have played that better. Or has she? Yes. Kept going a bit further than I thought, but all good there.
Straight in. Race to 4 and she's on the hill. So I'm guessing Lisa's on the yellow.
To the Battle of the Dragons. Mel Sanders 2, Lisa 1.
Take it easy calling them dragons, mate. You might get yourself in trouble.
It's a great thing about being a Litchfield player. You can actually get away with that. Yeah.
I'm going to make sure they go back and listen to that, Mark. You're not getting away with it. Is the black on? I don't think it is.
Probably way too late in the day for me to worry about what I've said about people over the years now. So I think people know my opinions by now.
Most people?
Most people.
Wouldn't say all. Second one in the corner.
Yeah.
Just going to take control of this pocket where everything else is. It's a good shot.
A bit hard to see on the screen here, but I reckon she'd be able to get under there.
I think she can get under there, but
Sitting over the hole would be perfect.
I don't think the black's on. Oh, that's a good shot. If the black was on, that's stiff, but I don't think the black was on. So Mel's in a whole world of trouble as soon as she hits the only red. I don't know. You can see from here, Chips.
I think she's probably looking at bouncing off the edge of this red. Not really a lot she can do here, but probably just going up towards the end of the table with a bit of a safety.
She's going to go to the snooker.
That's pretty much the shot I was looking at. Of course, Lisa can take this yellow easy enough, but can she get shape on the red on the black is the question.
It's hard from there.
Forced to go with top really where the white is. This is a hard shot, and she's not even going for a yellow, I don't think.
Get out. That's a good shot.
A lot of laughter there. I'm not sure if she really enjoyed that or...
No, she thought she was going to pot it. Yeah, surely not. Okay, good thinking shot. I mean, this is... She can get them out, but you've really got to make sure of it. Oh.
I like that. Surely this goes 100% on these tables.
Depends how deep that yellow's in there.
A bit of a rueful look at it. I'm pretty sure she can make this. I guess what she's worried about, of course, is to force it in. That the white then is then travelling up towards the black, and you've still got to get the second red.
I think it's a bit more straighter than she'd like.
Probably just going to tap it in like that. Yeah, I don't mind that shot. I thought it was a good option, really.
If Lisa can see the yellow, I think she can. And that's in every day. If it's not in, at least it'll kick the red back out a bit anyway. And then good shot, Lisa. It's because of that shot she played on the black and they put it. Sailed up beautiful. Yes.
Well, 2-all.
I'll try not to be biased, but go Lisa.
Might be a good thing that Chris is gone, actually, in that case. Yeah,
Oh, we
gets a 3-all.
We started commentating before. Yeah. No, we're all for it. The best player in the day wins.
Sonia and Kim, 3-0 now to Sonia. So Sonia's on the hill. How good was it seeing Jesse Browne go through that final? That was fantastic, wasn't it?
It's absolutely massive.
Fantastic young player, and what a great attitude he's got.
If Ben Crawley, if you can hear me, I don't know what time it is in Canada, but get a hold of Jesse on Facebook. I'd love to hear from you. I don't know why. Kim had 2 shots then. I don't know why she had 2 shots. Obviously she can't afford to lose this frame, so
No.
she needs to work out if she's going out or where she's tying it up. But
I think psychologically this is a good time to attack. You know, 3-0 down.
this is the time most people attack. Just a matter of cause. It's the fight or flight, and then all of a sudden there's nowhere else to go. You just fight.
Yeah.
And that's why it's hard being on the hill, because all of a sudden the person's got nothing to lose, and they just go for everything. And when your confidence is, when you don't care as much, you tend to just do it the right way.
And yellow's out in the open. There's no real safety here.
It's a very poor shot. I mean, they're not hard to pot in the rails on these tables for most people. I do suffer.
I don't think she's got the easiest opening ball here. I think that red's blocking perhaps the path to the bottom pocket.
I think she might have the one closest to the black.
I think that's probably the one. I think that's what
If
she's
she's not going
lining
for the
up.
one in the top middle of the table.
Certainly, if Sonia makes this, that's a great result.
Well, in would have been nice, I think, but
Yeah. But really, Kim has to pull off something huge here. Could get on the other side of that red and pot it, but that takes some work. And of course, miss, clear up a few first and then miss, and there's training drill stuff from there for Sonia.
to be fair, races of 4s, they're still fairly short, and you've really got to take every single opportunity straight off the bat. Because if you start getting behind us, you can be gone before you know it.
Nice angle to come back down here, actually. Just hit this natural.
Could be 2.
And that's not
Two
good.
shots.
Good ball to take out of play, but 2 visits, of course.
I don't know, does the yellow on the right side of the black have a clear path to the middle? Doesn't look like it, does it?
No.
So, a hard opener, but all she got to do is...
Looking at the table rather than the TV, that yellow next to the black will go under the red down the bottom.
Under the red?
Will go under the red, yeah. There's enough angle there to hit it.
There goes the middle. No.
Didn't quite go in.
That's all she needs to do, though, is make sure she is on a shot. And happy days, go game.
Yeah, I mean, it's only one visit, but it's all there for one visit.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
And we are back.
Welcome back here to Cazaly's. Score's still 3-0. Sonia's still on yellows. Not much has changed really, just 2 more to go.
Well, there might have been a little bit of noise. One of the microphones went a little bit flat. As they do.
A bit like the commentary really.
Well, yeah, it's very relatable.
Hasn't left herself in the best of spots here, I don't think.
I don't know how she got there.
No.
I wasn't actually watching.
Amazing how hard that last frame can seem to be good to get, you know.
She's on the back double. And she's got the kiss. Look at that.
Pulled something big out of your Kim here, but I think if you're Kim, you're pretty happy just to have got back into the table here.
Yeah.
Just about had the obituary written for that one with 2.
I think Mel might have gone 3 to her.
That's not a bad result, actually.
Is that yellow? Passes to the bottom right. Then you take this up the top left every day. Come down. Float down, as I've heard before.
Yeah, I mean, had Sonny potted that, of course, wouldn't been a great result either. So basically, just handing the table back to Kim and saying, "Well, you have a go." Be wanting to roll down towards the middle of the table here, I think. Oh. It's a fairly loose shot, that one.
I think she tried to get into that red and yellow.
Yeah. In which case it was missed by some distance, of course, but...
Which is strange, because as me and Chris were saying before, these rails are very, very slidey. So if anything, it should...
May just push this up and cover the bag. But it's pretty hard to see how you can go out.
I don't think even going up and covering the bag, I mean, why would you want to cover that pocket?
It's really just, I don't think there was much else, to be honest.
Maybe
just hoping that Sonia doesn't go home, but I actually like this spot for Sonia. Bit of bottom, putting it into the bottom corner down there. Actually coming up behind that other yellow. Not completely sure if it passes, the second yellow passes to the bottom, but I think it does.
Even if it doesn't, I think it's still a shot to play, because you can at least promote it and leave them right on the red or something.
Just leave them sitting on the red, fairly dead. I think it's the right shot for sure. And that's where Sonia was going.
Oh, stop
it. Yeah, I think definitely the right shot to play. You know, there's not much that could have gone against her there. I like that from Kim. That's good pace, good leave.
She's not going to hit this hard. She's going to put the black in the rail and honestly just cover the red even more.
Yeah, I like the fact that black is just going straight to the cushion. Probably even bounce it back up, sit it under the red. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's a pretty good result.
I don't think I like that, because that actually cuts off the yellow from potting. I think she might have... The red passes.
I think if you're Kim, you really have to go down the other end, come back off the red and try and take this on. Which is where it's hard, but you can't disturb. You can't disturb things down the other end now. It's
floating up the top.
I just think really there was no option there. You can probably actually play
that really fine.
You can probably actually play a better safety from here than where she was. You sit the red on to the black, and again, both players are just dead in the water. You know?
You can't play safety that's going to kill your ball. It's got to be a different kind of safety. Oh, the pot is on.
That's a fantastic shot. That really was a quality hit. In would have been even better. You're on black then, but happy with where it is for sure.
Nothing's safe, Chips.
No, I found that playing in.
Nothing is safe. It's always on.
It'll have to be a pretty big prop from Sonia, mind you, bridging off the rail, almost the length of the table.
In the middle of the corner.
Going into corner, I think.
not the snooker.
Once you had that gone, you know, really had the game just in the bag. But
If I had $1 mark, if I had $1.
Kim keeping the dream alive here. Just have to roll this down. And these pockets, they should go.
You've got to hit them firm, or not firm, but you can't baby them because they will get stuck there. I think this will go straight in.
Oh,
And there's a big gap.
and a big gate.
That's the pressure of being 3-0 down. Balls going through our head is just let me get one frame, let me get one frame.
Yeah.
The rules no, just pop the black, just pop the black. I just want a one frame. Big double.
That was an interesting option.
That's, yeah. Unless there wasn't as big a gap as we thought.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt whatsoever there was a gate under there. Perhaps worried about taking the other one on first.
Kimmy gets a frame. Be careful. As soon as someone does that, you get confidence straight away, even if you're still 2 frames out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it is a very short race, really. You know, it's basically it's 3 frames and you've won. You know? It's the way you've got to look at it. Mel a chance to finish off here.
Yeah, at least had a chance and failed. Left himself awkward and then missed the ball.
So is there 2 visits remaining here? Or one?
There could be 2.
I'm really backing Mel to finish here. Nice natural angle to run off this red.
She missed the red.
Not such a good angle now.
Such a good angle now. Unless she's
Oh, I like that. Got rewarded there, I think, for just having the courage to take on the shot with some conviction. Has to play another good one here, but I like these pockets running balls into the side. You know, they hug nicely and then they drop. Has to give this a fair bit though to get on the other side of the black. And I don't think parking gets any good to you here.
she may get the snooker. No, don't think so.
Big chance here for Lisa. You really just have to make sure that you're high on the black here. And
it's probably a little bit high.
Wouldn't want it to be that high, but high was good.
High's good.
High's good. High was better than short, for sure.
Good shot.
And
under pressure.
I can pop that in my sleep.
3-all.
Makes a mockery of the fact of where she finished. And just cracks it in.
Just cracks it in. She's not shy of having a crack, don't worry.
On the pool table as well.
As well.
So 3-all. We have a thrilling finish on one table. And Sonny covering a pocket there. Hopefully these games will be finished by then.
That's a bit harsh, Mark. I hope you didn't even mute yourself for that.
Been here a long time for one frame, pal.
You know people will watch this and listen to this.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. So we're having holidays, Dan. When are you having holidays? Enough said. Where are you going?
Going to watch a pool tournament somewhere. Anywhere there's no pool tables.
He's going to come back to Darwin and make it 4 times for a year.
Ooh. Mind you, if you're going to foul when balls are tied up everywhere all over the table, it's not a bad time to do it. It's never a good time to foul, but
That's not true.
But when there are, well,
I've fouled many good times. Some by accident. I do not like that shot.
no.
Even at that speed, if she hit it and it went straight, it was always going to drop. I don't know why they played like that.
I think you almost have to get rid of this red.
Have to.
Yeah, not bad. Not much you can, not a lot you can do with reds here, even with 2.
Just flick back to Mel Lisa.
Dry break there, I think.
She's obviously been watching me break. Actually, my breaks have picked up this week, Mark. You've got to admit. I don't break like a girl as much.
I was about to say, mind you, you'd expect Lisa and Mel to break like a girl. It's sort of natural for them, really.
What are you trying to say, Mark? There's a big kick there. You see that big kick? Not what you want at 3-all.
No.
Joshua Sapir and in your comments, mate, come on. Go through Dragons. Have another Jaeger.
I think this yellow towards the black there, next to the red, goes in the middle. I think that's about the only opening shot here. Played really well. That game would open the game up completely. I think that's where Lisa's going.
Double for something.
Loaded up on that. That's not a bad result, though.
Still open.
Open for, yeah.
But yeah, well, it's just an easy opener.
A couple of balls tied up down the bottom corner here.
I'd say red's a favourite. And that's at the acute angle Dan has provided for us. That's fine. Friday afternoon at Cazaly's Palmerston. And you can't even save a presentation. It's a bit rough. Yeah. caught that.
No, that would have been a great pocket to have covered, wouldn't it? Does play a fairly attacking game, Mel. Wouldn't be surprised if he tries to take this game on.
That's a good shot.
That's
a good shot. That's a really good shot. And again, another attacking shot at 3-all. Good attacking shot. Not sure the yellow in the left middle. I'm not sure how much you can see of that.
I think it's definitely there, but you have to be right down behind it, don't you? That's coming down here for it now, I think. Oh, I think that's worked out pretty well for Mel.
Yeah,
there.
good result for Mel. She's dumping it out. Wow, first. Double. Not a bad result again.
No. Still a chance for Mel to go here, but the good thing about that shot from Lisa is that every red is now available, which means your opponent does go. The pressure is for them to finish.
I'm sure Mel's going to have a go. Just cover every pocket.
That's a great shot.
Lisa's got to tie something up here, obviously. All of a sudden, well and short on the back foot.
Yeah, I think bump this red and snooker on the next red. He's trying to extract this. That's a big shot.
Not an ideal result.
Not where you wanted to finish, unfortunately. No. It was a big shot to get under that.
She's straight back into it.
Definitely taking the game on, these two at the moment.
Could be in trouble now. The yellow goes into the yellow. That's not that bad.
No. What it does leave, if you can get there, is for the red that's on this side of the yellows. I reckon you could probably hit it in at the first one, kill the balls and drop the red.
There's no killing the ball though, because it goes straight up the rail.
Yeah.
You'll be looking at to tie the blacks on now. Oh.
Yeah, that shot earlier in the match that Mel played put that yellow down to the bottom corner really was decisive in this game. As I say, it's covered a great pocket.
The bottom left corner?
Yeah.
Is that the one Chris Beagley said shot on the chat? Just confirm that for me, would you, Beags? See, not even here and he's still commentating.
The kind of guy Chris is.
Met him many talents he is.
I like that.
I'm not sure if I like that.
If you can run this down, it's a bit hard to tell here, but I think that yellow is far enough past the pocket not to put the wide in. Really?
She's hesitating, so it may not be that far past.
All you got to do is drop the bottom yellow, it's really his game over.
Thanks for confirming, Beggs. Three-way commentary. She tried a double.
And yeah, I mean, if you lease here, it's just head down and go, isn't it? Got a gate under the bottom here. Still handy having that ball.
Just wondering if
having that ball tied up down the other end is still a difficulty.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Chance to
take this now.
Good position to put this in the game. And hopefully you're going to push this yellow to where it's a little bit tricky at least. You could hit it 100 miles an hour. Or you could just hit 100 miles an hour and see what happens. It's not a bad result.
This result was quite well.
Got the gate. Fairly happy with that if I'm Reds.
Just cover the top red, I think. I'm not sure if Lisa can.
I think at the very least you'd be able to
get in front of the yellow potentially. She's not even looking at it.
Go over and under it perhaps. But actually reached a really intriguing stage this frame. Might go underneath here.
If nothing else, it's putting pressure on.
Yeah, well, it's the sort of shot
I mean,
where
if she's going to go game, she's going to sit the yellow over that pocket again.
it's the psychology of the game where, you know, if you go game and you don't get it from here,
sit over the pocket.
you're leaving yourself really wide open. And that's just a smart shot under the circumstances.
Well, yes and no.
Depends a bit on where you can come from this red. You might even be able to just run fine off it, sit back and get a snooky.
Where does the bottom yellow go? That's what I want to know. Because if the bottom yellow is hard to get onto, potentially, then...
Bottom yellow is definitely available to the left-hand side, I'm sure, but you'd have to be right down in this corner.
And I
quite like that from Lisa.
Like that shot.
Yeah, that's water, thanks, mate. Yeah, I like that shot. It's a shot that says...
Well, she's going to have to try and take it on, or she's going to have to just roll up to it.
In which case you've got to take it on next shot anyway.
Exactly.
So yeah, I like that. Yeah.
And the closer she puts it to the pocket, the harder it is to try and pot it and get position for the next ball.
Actually, always interesting, you know, you're reading your opponent, as they say.
Oh. Interesting shot.
Yeah, it's not saying anything on commentary here.
Well, there's so many different variations of the rule and
a good
push shot and everything.
All we say is a good pot.
So Kimmy's just won another frame. I'd change the score, but I don't know how to.
And played that nicely. I guess as we were saying before, it's, you know, the pressure of the finish was going to be for the yellows. The pressure for the finish is now the reds. It's all there, but can you get it? And as we know, pretty easy sitting here in the commentary box when you're out there.
I can't find that off.
And disappointing. One of those situations where you're saying to yourself, can I please have that again? And of course you can't. Would love to have that one over. Interesting to see how Mel goes about this. Yeah, I quite like this. You know, you got a clean shot at it, break it out, everything's open. Not much can go wrong here, really. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. A couple of close finals. Three all here, 3-2 on the other table. Some good battles.
What, 3 on the other one?
Well, 3 all on both, is it? No, 3-2. We've got 3 all and a 3-2.
Kimmy got 1.
Oh, Kimmy only won.
So it's 3-2.
Oh no, yeah, 3-2, yeah. So it's all down to this for Mel.
Yeah, that's... At least she's not snookered. Happy days.
No.
Take it down.
Perhaps not the best place to be playing this, but it should be okay.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah, that's a great result. Well, it's been a good match, this one. 3 frames all, and the last one really going down to the wire. You'd expect Mel to get this, but
She's got
never easy.
one shot, hasn't she?
Just one shot. Slicing this down the bottom.
No. Oh, that gives, I mean, good leave on the top rail, but it gives at least an opportunity to leave at nothing.
But as I was saying before, happy to get back to the table in that situation.
Just chuck over the chips.
So 3 all, still alive for both players here.
So as long as you got a... I'm not sure if you take the pot, but frighteningly close to the 2 and off.
And oops. And this one is going. I can't see Mel missing this.
No.
And straight in. Well, a good tight final there. Well played, Lisa. Well played, Mel. 4-3. Basically came down to one shot in the finish.
Yeah, I updated it before.
So back with Sonia and Kim.
I'm going to leave this for a second and you want to talk to Lisa?
interesting shot from Sonia there. Opening the yellow up, I guess the thinking is very, very hard to use this yellow pot and get onto the black. At the same time, the safe option here is to just try and cover the bag, leave the white frozen. And it's dropped in on her. And if you can't get at the black here, you're in a lot of trouble. Scotty Mackay running away on the commentary. And just killing the opening shot there. Probably a smart move on that occasion. I'll just leave it on there. Oh, and that's a bad result. 2 visits here on the black. The only good thing is that the black is in an awkward spot to get at. Obviously use the foul snooker to get it out, but you've got to get it somewhere, then you can pot it. Also, of course, has to remember to go through the process of asking for it and nominating, which she's doing now. Yeah, good work there. Just got to push this to a nice, easy place to pot it. I think playing a sensible shot here. Just pacing it down. I like that. Oh, stiff. I mean, that really, I think, thought that shot out pretty well. And for it to come back under a red like that, that was unlucky. Might have to come into the left-hand cushion here and create just enough angle and come back under it. Either that or just sit it on the red, kill the first shot. But you are then inviting your opponent to have a go for a finish. Trying to play past this and clip it, I think. And that's not a bad shot. I think if you're Sonia here, it's just down the other end of the table for the snooker. Not sure if that's a total snooker there. It'll be interesting to see. We'll find out in a minute when they have a look at it. I'm really surprised if it's just the edge of the ball here. No real chance of potting the black, of course, but Yeah, I'm definitely wanting to be reds here. Again, I think just having the edge of the black here. I think you want to hit this firm and get it out of there. Well, that's what I was thinking, but not Kim, obviously. But it's left the white ball dead there. It's one positive about the shot. Interesting to see what Kim does with this one. I mean, you really have to get this black out in the open at some stage, I believe. And played that with some force. Thought that Sonia did that well enough to drop, but sat over the bag. A chance for Kim to finish the frame here and drop this black, or put the pressure on by leaving it sitting right over the hole. Obviously you want it in if possible. Pace this nicely and it'll go. And it's sat there, but let's put the pressure on the out now. I mean, as a player, you're coming here thinking every ball's out in the open, every ball's potable. But definitely creates a little bit of pressure knowing that your opponent gets back, all they do is tap the ball straight in the hole. and not really an ideal opening shot there. I think it's either a push into the middle on the left-hand side or a long pot down the bottom here. Going for the push into the middle. And didn't make it. And so that's pressure of having the black over the pocket. I think we should be about to go 3-all here. So both ladies semis going to the final frame. Sonia was 3-0 up, I believe, down. Yeah, so it's from 3-0 back to 3-all. Might just take a break here while the women have a bit of a break. So it looks like Sonia's on reds here. Once again playing with the rest. I like that shot from Sonia. Let's set the cannon up nicely here. Maybe we're able to go across the table and get under this red next to the black. Just set that up. It's a good pocket to have covered. Kim just pushing through. That'd be interesting to see if there's any gate under the red now. Could make a big difference to the game if we can get through there. Aircon's kicked in. 5 o'clock in the afternoon in Darwin, good time to get your aircon started. Oh, let's just get your head down and go now for Sonia. Every ball left available. Nice little straight poke into the middle here for this first red. Perhaps didn't want the black quite there, but I think it probably still goes under this yellow, but it's made life a little bit tricky. Good look at this black to see what. That's not too upset about where it is. Didn't want to park that. Kim coming to the table now with a chance to go. I think a bit of a shot to nothing here as an opener. Either going in the hole or covering it, one of the two. And in the hole, and a chance to go home here. Looks like we're being joined here by Aiden SpongeBob Hodson, do the final stint of the commentary. Come on down, Aiden. And I think that's a bit of a Barry Crocker from Kim Vernon there.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy. I think that's opened the black up and just left it just how you wanted if you're Reds.
3 apiece, huh?
3 each. And that's a good result.
Looks like you can get the black.
I'm pretty sure that goes underneath.
Yeah.
Sonia getting the rest once again.
Yeah. She holds the record for most used in one match.
Pretty much, I think.
Yeah.
And played that pretty well, I think.
I don't know.
I think that will be okay.
I think she can get half of it, half ball.
I think the worst case scenario is covering the hole underneath the yellow.
Yeah.
And obviously, the pot finish the game is ideal.
Oh yeah. Looks pretty confident.
Doesn't look too worried about it yet.
No.
Oh.
I think it's just drawed and left it right in the pocket.
The crowd goes, ooh.
Ooh. That would rip your 90.
It would rip your 90. Now it gets real interesting.
Yeah.
Extract this black and go. I think that's what she's looking at. And got the extraction and it's all there.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
Amazing how the game can change. I like the way she took that on. Just
I did, yeah.
Just in you go. Get out of there
Yeah.
and see what happens.
Very attacker play there.
And really, it's just a question of running the balls and keep your shape here. I think she's playing a stogie here. I really didn't like that. I mean, it wasn't going to get much better.
Yeah.
And I think it might even be on the edge of the ball here. Might have to hit it too fine to pot it, perhaps. But,
Can it click off the yellow? Click off the yellow.
Could actually clip off the yellow and go, yeah. I guess the worry here for Sonia, if it's not a total, which I don't think it is.
Yeah.
You've got no margin for error. You can't miss it.
I'm loving this view. This is a great view. Zoomed in.
For these sorts of shots.
Yeah.
You gotta, and
Can actually show you.
that wasn't a
this shot.
total. That has to be 2. Oh, really?
Really?
Still, I guess even with one shot here, you got each ball is available. I think this is where match pressure comes into it. You know, it's knowing that one miss and your opponent's back on the table doing the business. I don't mind that. It was a safety if it didn't go, and let's drop it in the bag. And pretty much the same with this shot. Drop this in the other corner. If you miss, your opponent's really only got the edge of the ball, and if you get it, you can keep going. So, didn't mind that as an opening shot. And I think the other corner would be the way to go for the next shot.
Taking a real good look at this.
Yeah, it's an important shot.
It is, it definitely is. It's drawed. But has she got the snooker?
I think that's a huge slice of luck. That is just massive slice of luck. It's kicked back for a total.
That's great. Sporting moment of glory.
I mean, the thing if you're Sonia here, it's a bit of a shot to nothing. You're putting side on the ball, hitting the rail, kicking the black at the hole. If the black goes, it's game over. If it doesn't go, it's only one visit.
Yeah.
And I think this is what she's looking at. It's a sign of a player who's thinking clearly now. You know, it's, sure you're snookered, you don't want to be snookered, but you can win the match from here, or you know, if you don't win the match, you're putting it back to your opponent.
Yeah.
And we saw that Kim really didn't have the confidence to go from where she was. Not a lot can go wrong here as long as you make contact with the ball. And played that, as I said, played that pretty well.
Yeah.
Covered the ball, but a smart shot there. Wasn't much could go wrong. Not easy for Kim now. This white's coming out naturally to give your opponent a good shot on the black. Perhaps try and get the white down the bottom end of the table. Get another snooker. But not a huge amount of margin for error there either. No real easy option in this situation.
Do or die situation, I think.
Perhaps just going to run through with top here and just get the white. And that's sold the farm.
Yep.
Wasn't too many easy options there, but
Incoming there. Yeah.
and it's game over.
4-3.
Well, 2-4-3 semis for the ladies.
Yeah.
And that wraps up the semis. Finals will start in 1 hour's time.
See you then.